Welcome to LoganRobo's channel, broadcasting live on twitch.tv/LoganRobo and on youtube.com/@LoganRobo. Tonight's game is the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. If you're wondering what those 100 lines are, they're yard lines. This entire game is just about football, or as they call it in every other part of the world, American soccer. Thank you for tuning in to twitch.tv/LoganRobo and youtube.com/@LoganRobo. Please enjoy the stream. And we are live! How is everybody doing? I see Crystal was here, bright and early, with just a twerking duckling emote. And it's twerking hard. It's squinting its eyes. How are you doing, Crystal? Dark Wolf with a lurk. Thank you so much for the Dark Wolf. For the lurk, Dark Wolf. I don't know if you can hear me, if you're already gone and lurking, but I really appreciate it. Queen Katie says, greetings. That felt wrong. Howdy, how you doing, Queen Katie? Gallop says, I'm in Germany at the moment. Ooh, what takes you to Germany, Gallop? Over on YouTube, I see that Frulsey was here bright and early with a little party popper emote from Frulsey. Jack says, hello, chat. How you doing, Jax? Frulsey says, hi. And then football. Jack says, for making up those intros almost on the spot, they're really funny. Oh, thank you. See, that's one of the things that's really nice, I think, about improv, is that if people know that you're making it up, they're a lot more forgiving. Because if it was, like, pre-written, people would be like you took the time to write that, and that's the best you'd come up with. But if it's just off the top of my head, then it's like, oh, it's pretty good. But thank you, Jax. Dermo says, hi, chat. How you doing, Dermo? Is everybody feeling well? I feel like more and more people I've been talking to are sick. Are y'all doing okay? Jack says, hey, Dermo, and Frulsey says, forgiving, it's good, hands down. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Frulsey. By the way, Frulsey, I think I believe it was you, right, who posted in the Hey Hey channel finally, so I'm guessing you got connecting your Discord account up to YouTube all figured out. How's everybody enjoying Silk Song Day? By the way, I'm happy that we have people here. I wish I had thought to buy Hollow Knight a week ago when it was on sale for like 60% off or something like that, because everybody talking about it's making me feel like I should check this out. But for those who have it and have played it, I hope you're enjoying it. Crystal says to Gallop, huh? In Germany? Gallop says, yeah, for a con. Oh, nice. Quiggita said, this game's VAs are insane. I just learned there's a Japanese VA in this game who voiced literally Pikachu. Oh, well, that'd be like, I think she does that in all languages, right? Because he just is saying, Pikachu, right? It's just the same woman. I'm surprised they don't just have like a library bank of like 100 inflections for Pikachu for them to just choose for. They just, I guess, keep bringing her in, I suppose. Bumbo says, I am, in fact, taking a break from Silksong. It is good, but very hard. Well, thank you for taking your break with us, Bumbo. How are you doing? I hope everyone is doing well. Let's go ahead and load up the game. Where we left off last time, I think we were either at the end of day 2 or the beginning of day 3, and we're just like exploring the whole place here. Yeah, we're in here. And this is the war room, I guess, and we're just about to inspect these computers, and then we got like a few other rooms we need to explore, and that's probably going to be the end of day 3. And I don't know, I wonder how often we're going to be fighting, if that's going to be a daily thing, or if it's just going to be like Danganronpa, and a lot of the times it's just going to be hangouts with our buddies. I was thinking about this, that because Danganronpa was a killing game, it's all about narrowing down the cast size. It starts like 15 or 16 people, and slowly whittles it down, right? This game, I'm guessing it's not going to automatically do that it only does that if you suck, and if you get people killed out in your explorations with the fire extinguisher things where you can actually die permanently. So if you're good, it's just going to continue to have like a huge cast. Oh, hang on, there's a pinned message on Twitch before we get into this. Let's see. Written by Queen Katie, pinned by Crystal says, reminder for Logan. You have a skip button. Oh, thank you. Yeah, because I got stuck in talking to Saray last time. Thank you for reminding me. I appreciate that. Not my proudest moment last time. But let's look at the computers and I'll read some more chat and talk to y'all.
Huh?
What's this smaller computer here for? Does it do anything special?
That contains electronic copies of the manuals for different equipment and facilities around the school. It's so convenient to have it all in one place, don't you think?
Oh, by the way, I realized what voice this is I'm trying to do for Saray. I don't know if anybody here will remember it. I feel like I want to wait till Oak's here because Oak loves beef longa. Because not quite that. It's, do you guys remember when we played the Ware Cleaner? It's Daryl. He's just Daryl, the security guard.
Yeah. This stuff can get pretty technical, though. You might want to get one of your smarter friends to explain it to you.
Ah! Oh, I did inspect that. What does it mean? It says inspect defense system. That's not checked. That is defense system. Oh, this is the defense system. Oh. RGB is the gamer system. What's this machine here? It looks important.
That controls the school's central defense system. It's the core of the entire Last Defense Academy experience. Without this, there's no early warning system, no defensive barrier, no automatic prep, no nothing. It controls battle functions like defense mode and radar, along with more everyday stuff like electricity and water supply. It's a true supercomputer that keeps all aspects of this school up and running without any need for extra engineers or maintenance staff.
It's all completely automatic, huh?
Whoa, I can tell what you're thinking. If it's all automatic, what do we need Saray for? But my role here is just as important as the computers. No one can motivate you or affect your morale like I can.
He's right about that, but not in the way he thinks. Okay, so we're done. We just need to check out the third floor infirmary and third floor defense room, and then we're going to be done with this first day here. So we're back to our Hajime side scrolling, so I'll read a couple more comments in the chat. Crystal says to Queen Katie, oh yeah, you sent that in the spoiler chat. Queen Katie says, I'm still shocked. Crystal says, ooh, that sounds fun. Queen Katie says, also, you were slightly late, so I went to Nora's stream to hang while I waited, and as soon as I went there, you were typing in the server. I'm sorry. Today I have no excuse. I simply lost track of time. That's all it was. I'm like, oh, I guess I should get being ready pretty soon. I probably got like 15 or 20 minutes, looked at the clock. It was like 7:34, and I had to scramble. Let me take a look over at YouTube. Chat Frulzy says, yeah, thumbs up. Derma says, people are probably sick because it's starting to get cold. I think so too. I usually get cold about once a year. Last year, I got sick, what was it, 4 times? I feel like that should set me for like a few years if the world was fair. Jack says, I played like 5 minutes of Silk Song. It isn't really a type of game I'm very familiar with, but I thought I should give it a shot because of how anticipated it was, and it's on Game Pass. And I don't doubt it's a very good game. I haven't played enough of it. I feel like I would want to make sure that I played Hollow Knight first. Wait, hang on, I gotta check the map. I'd want to make sure that I played Hollow Knight first just to make sure that I've got like the feel of it, because it's a Metroidvania game, but with isn't supposed to be with like kind of Souls-like type combat. Wait, infirmary. Yeah, infirmary is one of the rooms we gotta check out. Okay, let's check out the infirmary. But I'd like to play it. I doubt I would stream it. I don't think that's the kind of game people would enjoy me watching, because I'd probably need to actually dedicate brain capacity to it. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, when I play games in there, I don't usually do that very much. This must be the infirmary. Well, why do you say must be? Just because the sign? Oh, those are the coffin drones. I was gonna say there are no beds, but it's. Wait, does that mean that like they don't do anything if we get sick? If we get sick or injured, do they just kill us off completely and then dump us in there? Again, there's got to be something with this. I'm thinking that when we die, we actually die, and we're just like new prestiged clones or something. But when I think of infirmary, this definitely isn't the kind of room that comes to mind. Although, I guess that can apply to any part of this school. All right, let's talk to Tsubasa first. I know you've already made your thoughts on this clear, but are you sure you don't want to fight alongside the rest of us? Huh? No, absolutely not. Just think about it. It makes me feel like she's gonna puke. But also the last person, no, is Simeon Saint. I don't trust her anymore. What's wrong? Let's just say I'm not suited for combat, like on a physiological level. Sorry. I don't know. She could like, I bet that an anime character could turn vomiting into an offensive capability. Just go out on the field and just start like projectile vomiting all over everybody? It'd be like psychological and biological warfare. Physiological? What's she even talking about? Does this have something to do with how she always starts looking queasy when we talk about fighting? All right, so what are these two things? We got corpse recovery drone, revivomatic, and another corpse. Nora, raided with a party of, wait, is it 6? Oh, and a follow. Fun-sized muffin with 2 eyes. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, there came the pring. I just saw the notification. First of all, Nora, thank you so much for the raid. Fun-sized muffin. Thank you for the follow. I'm assuming you came in with Nora's raid. Let me give you and anyone else who might be new a rundown of the channel here. Hi, my name is Logan. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Right now, we are alternating between this game, the 100 line Last Defense Academy. We just started a couple of streams ago. We're in the very early tutorial stages of it. And Persona 5 Strikers, which is like a Persona game, but hack and slash Dynasty Warrior type of combat. Also, there's a... Ooh, Nora played FNAF? When did that happen? Oh, and that's it, just, The screen got cut off because Bonnie ate Nora. Like, for realsies. You know how people, like, hook themselves up to heart monitors and things like that?
I hate this game.
To, like, make it more real?
No.
Nora plays it, she actually gets eaten by an animatronic. Like, it adds stakes to it. But yes, also, fun-sized muffin. What would you prefer me to call you? Fun-sized or muffin? I read every comment in chat. I'm always behind. But also, let me just post this into the chat here for you, just in case you're interested. Huh?
Change of plans. Nora's name is now either Spruce or Norman. Don't question it.
Spruce? Okay. Norman I can understand because that's like a it's like Nora. It sounds similar, but why spruce? That's a type of tree. That's the type of tree that I feel like if plants were superheroes, spruce could be like a Batman, like Spruce Vane or something like that, because, you know, like veins, plants have, you know, veins. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking about that type of stuff. Fun-sized muffin, there's a link tree in the chat. Feel free to check it out. It has all of our social media, including a Discord invite link, things like that. And, you know, I'm going to have a sip of water and read a couple comments in the chat because I am behind. But Nora, how was your stream? I hope you had a good time. What were you playing today? Let's see. Crystal says, why is everyone sick? Quigata said, my mutuals are enjoying Silksong, mostly the fact that it killed every platform store on release. That's the thing, I saw Castle mention something about that on Discord, and I guess, like, Steam even went down. Oh, Crystal with a pin message saying we have a very fun Spruce and Oak stream. Oh, so it's like a tree duo. Oh, that's fun. Crystal says, the ... haunted you for real. Crystal says, Pika Pika. Quigata said, then would you like to know this is the same Pikachu VA also voiced... Ow! Chopper and Morgana, says Queen Kate. I didn't know that. I didn't know that Pikachu voiced... I can see Chopper. I didn't know it with Morgana. Crystal says, Logan, did the number 99 change yet? Oh, yeah, crap. We still need to check that out. Where was that? That was like downstairs somewhere, wasn't it?
Muffin got confused by our names and decided to just call us Spruce and Oak, and then when Norman got upset at that, they called her Norman.
Oh, so Norman is Norman. Norman now. I gotcha. So thank you, Oak, for the backstory. Sorry, Muffin, that I still haven't reached where you came into the chat. I'm almost there. And YouTube, I'll check the chat in a minute, but I can see the raid in sight here. But thank you for the 10 bits. Scalp said, I did not try out a new Switch game I never played before. Quigata said, also happy to report that I went to the dentist for cleaning / checkup this morning, and for once they found no problems at all. Congratulations! Though they did find some baby wisdom teeth. So maybe one day in the distant future, I have to worry about that, but not today, got April. What are baby wisdom teeth? I had my wisdom teeth removed, and I thought that was it. What, are you a shark? What, baby wisdom teeth? Is this like when cats are like, what do you call it, polydactyl, and they have extra toes, you can have extra wisdom teeth, what? And there was Nora's raid. Oak said Nora's raiding in. Hope your ears don't mess up your stream. Weedle says, hello, Peppy Kicker. How you doing, Weedle? There's Fun Size Muffin says, I made the streamer crash out. I would say congratulations, Muffin, but I'm also going to be honest. Not too difficult with Nora. I feel like most of the time I'm in there, I'm pretty sure it's just Oak playing the game and Nora screaming. Widow says, Spruce, hello there. Frozy is on Twitch saying the Spruce stream was very fun. Nora says, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. And Chris with a shout out. Widow says, why? And Fun Size Muffin says, I'm sorry, okay? Let me take a look over at YouTube here. Jack says, I already read that. Frulsy says, oh, I saw a wear cleaner short from you earlier today. That's why I was thinking about it, why it reminded me. I only made like, I think 2 or 3 wear cleaner shorts. Those were the shorts that I made, I think, right before Ace Attorney Investigations. Huh?
Correction. It's Oak trying to get Nora to play the game and Nora screaming.
Ah!
She has yet to give me access to her computer directly.
Well, but you're a computer person. I bet you could figure out how to do that. I remember a friend of mine once, years ago, when I was trying to diagnose a problem, I did something that gave him access, to, at least to see my desktop. I can't remember if he had control or not. But thank you, Oak, for the 10 bits. I think you ought to have control. I think you ought to just play the game and just Nora screams and crashes out. It could be a fun dynamic. But thank you for the 10 bits. Thank you. Dermo says, speaking of games like that, I started the new Somnium Files, and 2 hours in, I'm already completely lost. What in happening in that game? I'm sure it'll be resolved like the last game, but I truly have no idea how. Her attack is regurgitating hydrochloric acid, I think is the correct one, at enemies. That happened in a Batman comic recently. DC has their absolute Batman thing, and there's a bit where like Bane kidnapped Batman, and he was being kept in this secret holding facility by these evil people, and he was like kept basically stripped down naked so he couldn't do anything, just with like some saline packs keeping him alive. And the doctors came in. Oh, and it was like a feeding tube, like giving him nourishment. And the doctors came in, and he like attacked them by ripping his feeding tube out and like squeezing out stomach acid in their faces. I don't think that's how stomach acid actually works. But I should probably stop talking about this because I don't know if any of y'all are eating. Queen Katie might have gotten wafers. I should play some game. But again, Nora, thank you for the raid. Muffin, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Feel free to hang out. I don't know if this is the type of game you want to see. This is very similar to like Danganronpa, if you've ever played that. It's from the makers of Danganronpa and was it Zero Escape and AI, the Somnium Files and things like that. Right now, we are in this school where we've been drafted to fight purple and multicolored monster things. And we're exploring the school. This is the thing that brings us back to life if we die in combat. Wait, Takumi, wait, don't touch that. Huh? Why not? Look up there. There's a surveillance camera with a machine gun mounted to it to keep watch over that equipment. A machine gun? What's something like that doing here? I mean, granted, if it shoots and kills us, then one of those drones won't even have far to go to pick us up and pop us in there. I don't know, but be careful. Try not to do anything that might set it off. Right. Can we examine the guns and things? Machine gun. I wonder what this machine does. Yeah, I wonder what the machine gun does. I can't get a closer look at it right now, though. Not with that gun right above it. What about the monitor? These monitors are everywhere. Okay, let's look at the corpse recovery drone. I love how that it has the T on the front. It reminds me of like an elongated version of Boba Fett's helmet. Or the Mandalorian. Or Jango Fett. You know, this machine. It's the same flying coffin that rescued Darumi from the battlefield. Sirei called it a corpse recovery something? When a member of the Special Defense Unit dies in action, the corpse recovery drone will automatically retrieve their body. That's what the manual says anyway. It's all completely automatic, huh? Seems like it when the school's defense system detects one of us has died. Oh, wow, it sounds so creepy saying that out loud. Anyway, when that happens, it launches a drone to find the body and bring it back to the infirmary. And once it gets here, you see that big machine over there? According to this, it's called a Revive-O-Matic. It's got data on all us right down to our genetic code. Again, there's something suspicious about this. You guard with guns maybe because it's important, but it feels like it doesn't actually do what we're saying. Either it's not reviving us, it's either cloning us, it's taking other people and brainwashing them with our memories and doing cosmetic surgery to look like us. It's not resurrecting us, I bet. It cross-references those records to figure out who's in the pod. From there, it uses some kind of ultra-complicated process to reconstruct the body back to its original state, and then we're alive again. Just like that, because here's the thing. They said that this only works on school grounds. Is that because the drones can't go farther than that? Was there some rule for why that was? Why does it have to verify who the victim is first, though? Maybe so our enemies can't use the machine if it falls into their hands? Do we have enemies who are people? Tsubasa really gets a chance to show her serious side when machines are involved. This sure is amazing tech. I still can't figure out the exact mechanism it uses to instill life back into the body. I'm not satisfied writing it off as just the hemo anima did it. That makes it sound more like magic than real technology. While we're on this subject, hemo anima itself is pretty fishy. It's supposed to infuse our blood with a special power, right? But how does it do that exactly? I know, it gave what's his name, Takamaru, a bone motorcycle. I don't think you could do anything to your blood that would give you a bone motorcycle. Maybe we'll find out more about it someday. Not unless me and the other holdouts agree to fight too. Sorry, but there's no way that's happening. Seriously, who is in charge of picking the members of this unit? What kind of criteria did they use to fix on us? Something tells me the only way to find out is to keep fighting. We just keep going in circles here. All right, and then we have one more room to check out. So let me read some more comments in the chat then. Let's see, Crystal says to Nora, thank you for the very fun stream, Norman. Queegator says, Nora, when did you do FNAF? Oak said, Nora played FNAF once like 10 years ago. Nora says, Crystal, no. Oh, sorry. Norman, you know, I will make a one-time exception to my never calling people by different names thing. Like, yeah, Muffin, I should let you know, whatever name I know you as when I first meet you imprints on me like a baby bird. Maybe I should make a one-time exception and start calling Nora Norman. Muffin says, I called her Norman and she got mad at me. Weedle said, who? Nora? Oh, Weedle, I believe you mean Norman. Muffin says, Muffin, it's shorter. Awesome. Nora says, no. Crystal says, we have a very fun Spruce and Oak stream. Norman says, dog. Muffin says, I don't want to talk about it. Norman says, Logan, they're bullying me. Are they? Or are they just supporting you in your time of self-discovery? Nora says, no! Muffin says, I do not want to talk about it. Norman says, Logan, please don't call me Norman. What should I call you then? Spruce? Muffin says, Nora hates me. Norman says, yes. Crystal says, whatever you say, Spruce. Okay. Oh, and over on YouTube, Frulzy says, I support Norman. You hear that, Norman? We support. Okay, enough of that. I'll call you Nora. Hang on, let me get a sip of water, then we just need to find the defense room. Was this the top floor before the rooftop? I can't remember. Are there stairs okay, so we can't go up any higher. So we just gotta find, wait, did we pass something there? Oh, it's the boys' bathroom north. Is it gonna be the same as all the other boys' bathrooms? We just look at the window. The window just opened by itself. Not. My thoughts ran wild. Well, at least they got something to say here. Okay, we have one more room to explore, and then we are. Oh! This one has. It's like a sumo wrestler with nunchucks. I don't know a lot about sumo, but I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to have nunchucks in it. What's that? Defense room door. Yeah, that's the door, the room we want. Yeah. Okay, last room to explore. Then we'll be done exploring the school and can move on with the story. Oh, this place has undying fire, huh?
Diddle the red Buddha.
No, Shadow! Why is it anytime you see us with an inanimate object, you want us to get intimate with it? But then you're the 15 bits for the extra nickel. For that, all is forgiven. So thank you, Shadow! How are you doing? And over on YouTube, Jack says, I'll be off to bed now. Good night, all, and have a wonderful stream. Thank you for being here, Jax. I'm sorry that you aren't able to hang out as much right now, but I appreciate you popping in and being here for at least a little bit. That means that over on YouTube, there's no mods. YouTube's in the purge right now. And Frulzy says, good night. It was a nice 15-ish minutes. Adorba says, night, Jax totally won't riot. Huh?
Amazing. Got hired as a service advisor at a dealership.
Oh, that's cool. Wait, hang on. Do dealerships, like for a service advisor, you shouldn't be paid on commission, right? Because like my cousin worked at a dealership and he's like super knowledgeable when it comes to cars, but like the whole paid by commission thing was just really rough. But thank you very much for the 10 bits and I hope you enjoy your new job. Okay, I'll read some more in a little bit. We got to see what's going on in this room. What in the... A surprisingly stately door stands in the middle of an otherwise nonsensical-looking space, defiantly blocking the way forward. Huh?
To my knowledge, I'm on hourly.
Nice! I mean, not as nice as a salary position, but better than commission. So, thank you very much for the 10 bits, Shadow. It's like, I one time had a job where I had to do like sales calls. Oh, it was the worst. It was the worst. But I was graveyard shift, and the one thing that was nice about it is the call volume was a lot lower for graveyard shift. And so for that, you instead of doing commission, you just had a slightly bumped up hourly wage, which is good because I don't know if you guys would guess, but I'm a terrible salesman. Especially because what the company was selling. They were selling diet pills. I'm pretty sure was a scam. I didn't want to sell them.
Diddle the fire.
No!
Make it steam.
No! Make it steam! Shadow, I will not. I was gonna say platonically love the fire, but wouldn't it be more appropriate to say plutonically? Because isn't that like of Pluto would be more related to fire? Underworld. Anyway, thank you for the 10 bits. All right. So yeah, defiantly blocking the way forward. The hallways and classrooms of the school were all pretty strange, but this put them all to shame. Okay, but in what way is this even a school? Do we have any real classrooms? We had that one room with a blackboard, but that was it. It wasn't so much the door itself that was out of place, but what was in front of it. A woman. How dare a woman be in front of a door? Tell me, what was it that made you decide to fight after all? Well, once Sirei started talking about people we care about being in danger, it didn't feel like I had much of a choice. So, you did it to protect those close to you. How very normal. Normal? Yeah, I guess so. How about you, Hiroko? Or Hiruko, yeah, however you say her name. We're not talking about me here. But it was okay for her to ask me? Maybe I should try a different approach. Well then, can you tell me how you got so strong? You're clearly on a whole different level compared to the rest of us. It's nothing so remarkable, really. With things as they are now, I'd prefer not to talk about about it. What do you mean with things as they are now? I said I don't want to talk about it. She shut me down again. It's hard work getting anything out of this girl. I probably shouldn't press her any further. I definitely don't want to end up on her bad side. Okay, so what can we examine? We have the door and the wall of fire. Nothing else seems to matter, apparently. Okay, well, yeah, nothing else. Yeah, let's look at the wall of fire first. This door looks pretty solid. More importantly, that weird fire in front of it. They're undying flames. I thought so, but why are they here inside the school? To stop anyone from opening this door, I imagine. Okay, so the door either leads to a secret we're not supposed to know about, or maybe this door leads to the Tokyo residential complex. Maybe that's underground because we saw the sky was fake, and that's why this is like standing in the way of those demon monsters killing everybody in there. I mean, regardless, it has to be whatever that special something is Saray said that we're defending. If it's that important, then... Yes, whatever's behind this door is the thing we're fighting to protect from the invaders. Right behind this door is something that could wipe out humanity in the wrong hands. I wonder what it is. Do you think we'll ever find out? We could try breaking down the door ourselves, but that may prove difficult. Convincing the others to join the fight join the fight to Sirei will tell us... Wait. Convincing the others to join the fight so Sirei will tell us the truth seems like a more efficient choice to me. I don't know. We literally have downstairs extinguishers designed for these flames. I mean, if we can find a doorknob and use those, we're good. I don't think convincing them will be that easy. This kind of decision is something they have to come to on their own. You're still thinking like a civilian. You need to toughen up, or we'll end up in the worst possible scenario. What do you mean? Let's just say it's in everyone's best interest to get the others onto the battlefield with the rest of us. Is she gonna start, like, killing people? Do we, like, do the resurrection pods apply even if the people don't agree to fight first? By any means necessary. Sounds like she has something in mind already. She wouldn't force them to fight against their will, would she? We may not have known each other very long, but I can definitely imagine Hiruko taking a hard-line approach with anyone who refuses to do as she says. There's something about her that radiates authority, leaving no room for argument. I'd love it if she turned out to not really... Oh, no, I haven't looked at the full door! No! No ding-dong, bing-bong! There was nothing to click!
Hey there, troops!
How's your tour of the campus going?
It's going fine until you interrupted it, Saray. I'm gonna read some chat, Saray, on your Monokuma monitor. Let's see. Nora says, Crystal, I thought you were the only one who liked me. Weedle says, oh, I passed my math class. Woo, on to trigonometry next sprint. Congratulations, Weedle. I found trigonometry fun in high school. So I hope you enjoyed, Weedle. Muffin says, I've been there for half an hour, and I'm the reason stream ended. You know, wear it as a badge of honor, Muffin. Queekita said, they're just wisdom teeth that's chillin' tiny in my teeth. Not major yet at the moment. I don't know, that's what the dentist said. They're just doing nothing. Okay, so they're not like new wisdom teeth that came back. They're just wisdom teeth that never got adult sized, perhaps. Oak says, to be fair, we were about to raid anyways. Oh, by the way, Oak, did I say before I realized who Saray's voice was? Do you remember Daryl from the Ware Cleaner? Oh, and Queen Katie with a message held by Automod saying, I remember there was a streaming program I used to use all the time as a teen, and you could give control to certain viewers. I forgot his name though, lol. Oh, I saw a program like that a while ago. It looked interesting. I don't know if whomst I would trust with such authority. Over on YouTube, Fruzy says, to not the fire, says a coil in front of a door. How scandalous. I would be scandalized if I walked into my own home and found a girl in front of my door. I mean, it'd be kind of awesome, but I'd be scandalized. Frozy with some emotes. Adorba says, the detailed fire behind the stylized character is messing with my eyes. I could see that. I kind of like that. There was, crap, what was it? There was some anime I remember a while back. And it was like an old anime, but I think it was like the early days of computer animation. And all the characters were hand-drawn, but all the backgrounds were like maybe PlayStation 2 era computer graphics. And I'm sure at the time that must have been like mind-blowingly cool, but now it's just kind of like, that doesn't seem to mesh. But here, we'll play a bit more.
Hey there, troops. How's your tour of the campus going?
I figure it's about time you met back up and compared notes. Report to the cafeteria immediately.
Okay. I'm not too crazy about dropping everything to do what he says, but I'm pretty much finished looking around anyway. By the way, chat, I want to keep checking, because the past few streams, we had audio issues. How did his voice sound? Were you able to hear him speaking? Like okidoki artichoke? Well, I guess I'll head back to the cafeteria. Oh, you're not gonna let me control my dude to go to the cafeteria game? Fridge. Oh, he's like, he's doing that Adam Warlock fly at me from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
So, what did you think? Have you fallen in love with the place yet? Is it so wonderful that you want to spend the rest of your lives here?
There's no way we'd feel that good about it. I don't like if some of these people start like falling in love with each other, they're probably worse places to spend the rest of your life. You got a Food-O-Matic that can make anything you want. I mean, I guess you probably are wanting for entertainment. And I guess you only get the food if you kill monsters. But you get brought back to life. I wonder if that works for old age. What happens if you die of old age? Like you die and then it just like brings you back and you're old again and you just die immediately again, brings you back and you just keep dying over and over?
Well, if you don't like it, just tough it out. 100 days isn't all that long, and there's more important things at stake than your personal comfort. Why even ask us if you're ultimately going to discount our opinions? You may have noticed some features that aren't available yet, but don't worry. It's all part of my roadmap of staggered content releases. I'll reveal more of the school's facilities little by little, so you'll always have something new to look forward to and to motivate you going forward.
Kind of breaking the fourth wall there. Be more specific. Exactly how do you intend for us to spend our time here when we're not fighting?
All right, we're a school after all. You're probably expecting some kind of curriculum, a proper schedule, but we don't have one here. Surprise!
What? No schedule?
Unless there's an invader attack like the one yesterday, you're free to spend your time however you see fit.
We don't gotta go to classes or nothing? Crap, man, you should have led with that. Don't tell me you're actually buying into this. It's not like we can leave. Might as well make the most of it while we're here. They're all like hormonal teenagers. They're all just gonna start banging and smelling bad. I think it's too early to say there's no way for us to leave. If you want to find a way out so bad, do it yourself. You're just gonna chicken out and run from the fight anyway, right? No, okay, settle down. I hate to see friends fighting. It's your fault we're all so on edge.
Well, you've all been raised in different environments and had different life experiences. So naturally, you all have your own values, your own priorities. Each one of you is as unique as a snowflake. And that's okay. We're all about diversity here. I mean, we have Japanese people of slightly different skin tones. A little difference of opinion now and then is inevitable.
Again, your fault that we even need to have this discussion.
Having said all that, no matter what your feelings on the matter, all of you are going to have to fight the invaders sooner or later. Sorry if I sound like a broken record, but this war will decide the fate of all humanity itself. Abstaining is not an option. While this school stands, there's still every chance of a bright future. But if the school falls, so does mankind. The invaders will massacre every last one of you, and then they'll move on to your loved ones.
Again, massacring us doesn't seem bad if we got resurrection pods. I'm going to read some more in the chat, though. Nora said, earlier, I walked around my neighborhood in pouring rain to sell coupons for a fundraiser at my school, and no one was home. I came home drenched and cold. Are they like those big coupon books? I remember those from, like, high school. I feel like my family got one of those one time, and we used maybe 2 coupons in it. It was kind of a ripoff. Oak says, Oak DLL officially takes over the Nora Twitch account and kicks Nora out. Tweetgator says, why do I keep forgetting the V word? Because it was held because of viewers. With this chat, Nora with a frowning emote. Muffin says to Nora, so, ... We're cool, right? Nora says, I'm not cool with anyone except for Crystal. Oak says, it's okay, don't worry. Nora is just evil. Nora's a question mark. Evie says, viewers. Kim said, the first thing I hear coming here is stripped naked and he couldn't do anything. Okay, Kim. I was just talking about Batman. And that was the origin of how he became Buttman, because he was butt naked. But Kim said, anyway, Streamly, check and have fun, stream and hydrate. Thank you very much, Kim. You're probably already gone, so I wasn't able to clarify what I said, but I promise it was not bad. It was nice. Thank you for the hydrate, Kim. Over on YouTube, Brian Stefferson is back saying, yo, how you doing? Derma says hi, Brian, and Frulzy saying hi with a little waving emote. All right. Oh, and then Nora says Kim, and then Oak says to Kim, so standard Logan stuff. Yeah, okay. Let's keep playing some of this game here.
Each one of you has something in your life worth fighting for. It only makes sense for you to work together to keep all of them safe. I can't have you wasting time or energy on pesky moral dilemmas. Clear your minds and banish all doubt from your hearts. As humanity's last line of defense against the invaders, you are about to become the very embodiment of hope.
Hope? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That word got ruined after Danganronpa 2. This is more like despair. Another word that was ruined by Danganronpa 1.
No!
You're forcing us to participate in this war without telling us the whole story behind it. Who knows what else you might be keeping from us? Saving humanity sounds like a worthy cause, but have you met humanity? I'm gonna be honest, a lot of us we're the worst. We're awful. Spend like 5 minutes on social media and you'll see what I mean. But we've got no guarantee that's really what we'll be doing. As for the thing we're supposed to protect, if it even exists, how do we know it's not actually something even more dangerous than the invaders? Not to mention the hemoanima. We know next to nothing about this weird power, and you want us to pump up bodies full of it? Until I get some answers, I'm not believing a single word that comes out of your mouth. We've been over this before, man. He said he'd only tell us if you guys agree to fight. I can't agree to fight until I hear the whole truth. Oh yeah, she's back alive, yeah. We're going around in circles so much it's making me dizzy.
Yeah, we won't make any progress like this. All right. If it's the truth you want, it's the truth you'll get. I'll tell you everything, including things you don't want to know. I'm going to tell you about my daily bodily function schedule. I'll tell you about all the warts and moles on my body.
You're going to tell us just like that?
No.
I never meant to keep the truth from you for all that long. I was just using it as a bargaining chip to motivate you, but it looks like that plan backfired. At this point, I can only salvage your trust in me by giving you the full story. And you'll really tell us the truth, the whole truth? And nothing but the truth. It's the courtroom thing, is what they say. Or at least, I'd like to. But this isn't the kind of decision I can make on my own. What? Wait, do we have to take a vote? Why would we vote no? Maybe it's just going to introduce a voting mechanic or something.
Yeah.
What say we table this discussion until tomorrow?
So there were more people involved in this than just you? We'll expect you to tell us all about them, too.
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe he's talking about like his bosses.
I'm sure you will. I'll run it past the higher-ups. If I tell them this is the best way to get you to fight, they'll probably go for it.
Huh?
Although I might have to talk to you individually instead of telling everyone all at once.
That makes it sound like he's going to tell us different stories.
Well, I'll do whatever I can. Come find me in the war room tomorrow morning, and I'll let you know what the brass says.
Okay.
Now I got a lot to do, so I'll call it a day here. See you tomorrow, bright and early. Pew!
With a cheery wave of his stubby little arm? I assume they're arms? They might just be shoulder wieners? Sirey disappeared. Ha, never thought getting the truth out of him would be this easy. But he still has to discuss it with the people in charge, right? He could come back tomorrow and say they shut the idea down.
I hope you're all ready. If we learn the truth tomorrow, you'll have no more excuses to stay on the sidelines.
Okay, well, what do we... Oh, yeah, Sonia. No, excuses? Yeah, we'll see what happens after we hear what Sirey has to say. We can all talk about it and decide on the best course of action then. Yeah, you're right. We can't decide on anything until we know what's really going on.
Oh, you're hilarious, Mr. Maruko. You clearly have no intention of fighting no matter what happens tomorrow.
Shut up! I bet you don't either! With nothing more to discuss, we left the cafeteria and headed back to our rooms. And then I read a couple more comments in the chat. Tomorrow morning. I'll read this in a minute. I'm going to read some chat. Let's see. Nora says to Kim, I tried to come to your stream yesterday, but I was at school and my internet didn't work. See, that's a big problem I have. Like at my day job, I do have like a fairly decent amount of downtime where I have to be somewhere, but I'm not actually doing anything just for chunks of time. But like the booth that I'm in has really crappy, just regular phone signal. And the Wi-Fi there blocks a lot of stuff like Twitch, so I can't really... I wish I could just spend that time watching people's streams during the day. Quickly said, could be worse. That could have been the machine gun in charge of boy and girl bathrooms. Kim says to Nora, oh no, you were there in spirit. Salute. Wheel says to Nora, imagine being in high school. I know, Wheel, right? That's the worst. I cannot imagine anything worse. Nora says, okay, Unk. Oak says, Lurk, still watching, but I have to edit Nora clip for tonight because I'm behind. Can you give us a sneak preview of what the Nora clip is about? But thank you for the lurk, Oak. I appreciate it. Over on YouTube, Dermo says, quote, our campus features character with skin tones ranging from hashtag FFFFFF to hashtag FFFFFE. Sirey, probably. I wish I'd thought of those little, what kind of, what are those codes called for colors? I feel like that's a better version of the joke I tried to tell Dermo, so salute to you. Frulzy said, so there's a whole gang of Sireys. Oh, I just assumed that like a person is controlling him, like puppeteering him, and then maybe he's got like a committee that he responds to. But yeah, maybe it's gonna be darn it, I can't say specifically because that would be a spoiler to a game some people in the chat haven't played. Durma says 10 to the 60th power, like Monokuma. Frolzy said that seems like a lot. I wonder if that many Monokumas can physically fit on Earth. I think so. Well, yeah. I bet. Could we put them in the ocean? Could we stack them? I bet. Derma says, I mean, you think he was lying in DR2? Derma says, hex codes. There we go, the hex codes. Thank you, Frulzy says, I trust what Monokuma tells us. Here's the thing, like, usually he's telling the truth, generally speaking. Tomorrow morning, Sirey will tell us the whole truth. I can't even imagine what it might be. Who gathered us all here? What are we fighting for? I can only hope everything will make sense once we know that. Ding dong, bing bong. Bloop.
Hey, soldiers, it's time to hit the hay.
And once again, like I said before, when we had voice lines like this, please let me know if the audio is fully sounding properly back to normal.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Thing is, you can tell he's trustworthy because he has a dapper little bow tie. I can't be trustworthy because I don't know how to tie a bow tie. I gotta wear a clip-on. So, there's a nighttime announcement too, just like the morning one. I thought it would be a much longer road to learning the truth, but hopefully by this time tomorrow we'll know everything we need to know. It probably won't be the end of our problems, but it'll be a step forward. At any rate, there's no use worrying about it anymore today. I'll discuss it with the others once we've heard from Surrey. For now, the only thing I can do is wait for tomorrow to come. With nothing else to do, I decided to call it a day. I got into bed and was soon fast asleep. Wasn't that a thing that in Danganronpa you also had like Monokuma Theater whenever you sleep? I kind of missed that. Well, Karya, it's our girlfriend. Are we dreaming about our not quite girlfriend, our female friend who which was a girlfriend that we saved from bad guys, and now that we're gone is probably shacking up with the first man that she met? Sniffle. Oh, she's crying. And hiccuping. The only thing worse than crying is crying while hiccuping. That's what he dreams about? Oh, it's when she's little. Okay, is this gonna be a flashback to like how they met? So she's bandaged up. She was probably in some kind of an accident, or maybe she's like a refugee of some attack?
Come on. Don't cry. If you keep crying like that, your daddy will get sad too. And he won't be able to go to heaven.
That's right, because chat, a lot of people think that it's if you sin, you go to heaven. Nope, it's if you're sad. If you cry. If you ever cry, you can't go to heaven. So do things that make you happy. I guess even if they're sinful. This is a weird cosmology that this game has. We were only in kindergarten back then. Karua's dad had just died. Oh, that's why he's worried about him going to heaven. Because like if you're a ghost and you cry, you don't go to heaven? Oh, maybe he's saying like he'll stay on the earth and haunt people because she's sad. He and Karua were driving over to her mom's research lab when it happened. In retrospect, Karua should not have been one of the people driving, but you live and you learn. The car crash that changed her life. A security alert had sounded, and suddenly people were scrambling around trying to get to the nearest shelter. Karua's dad swerved to avoid someone, and, well, the car was almost entirely destroyed. Her dad leaned over from the driver's seat to shield her from the impact right at the last second. By some miracle, he made it in time, and Karua survived. But her father wasn't so lucky. After the funeral, Karua was inconsolable. She just sat there and cried. It was as if she loved her dad or something. Gosh. There was nothing I could do. Except become her new daddy.
My daddy's gone. I'll never see him again.
Oh, is that what you're sad about? No. You'll see. I can make you see him right now. Watch. Knife, stab. There you go. Bye. Bye, Karua. Say hi to your dad. Stop crying! I just mercy stabbed you!
Karua? Don't cry anymore, okay? I know your daddy's gone, but I'll be your daddy from now on, so you don't have to be sad.
I wish they had a different voice actor for him as a kid. He does not sound like a kindergartner.
You're too little, Taki. You can't be a daddy.
Well, once he's big and strong, then he can be a daddy.
Maybe, but I'm just glad you're okay, Karua. That your daddy protected you.
But I'm not okay.
Oh!
I got this big cut right across my tummy.
Why are the stitches on the outside of her bandages? I mean, I guess that's maybe that's supposed to be like kind of showing like a figurative like x-ray of what's underneath the bandages, that she has like a huge scar. So, I bet this is what it's gonna be. Later in the game, because like I was saying before, the Revivomatic, I don't think it's actually bringing us back to life. It's probably like cloning us or something like that. Later in the game, we're going to see her, and we're going to think it's her, but we're going to see the scar is gone, and we'll realize it's not actually her, it's a clone. That's why they're doing this. That's why we're establishing it's Chekhov's identification scar.
The doctors say it's gonna leave a scar. It'll never go away. Not even when I'm a grown-up.
Because why else would they talk so much about her having a scar like this along her stomach?
I bet no one will want to marry a girl with a big, ugly scar like this.
Hey, I'm sure there are people in all sorts of weird crap, Karawa. Just find someone who's into scars.
Then, when we grow up, I'll marry you.
I'm into scars.
I won't be too little anymore.
And yeah, I like it. I'm gonna lick your scar when I'm an adult. It's gross. It's gross, but you asked for this, baby.
Huh?
I'll marry you someday, Karawa. Then you'll never have to be alone. I'll always be there to protect you.
This is really sweet, though. Sometimes I wish I had a childhood friend that I made like a marriage pledge to for when we're adults.
You'll protect me?
Garu, I think the more important thing was that he said he will marry you.
Yeah. Now that your daddy's gone, I'll keep you safe instead. So please, don't cry. Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Karawa. No matter what, I promise.
Taki,
Aww.
thank you. I think I'm going to be all right now.
This is really sweet. This is not how 5-year-olds talk, but this is really sweet.
You promised. So you gotta do it. Okay?
That's right. I made a promise. A promise to protect Karawa no matter what. I'm not about to break that promise. To keep Karawa safe, I have to keep fighting. And I'll fight. I have to fight. 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 Fight, 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 fight. I was dreaming about fighting and my girlfriend's scar, but I jolted upright in bed, throwing out the covers in a panic. My whole body was drenched in sweat and my heart was racing like I'd just woken up from a nightmare, huh?
Hey loser.
Clam! Thank you for the 10 bits. How are you, Clam? Clam, when can I give you a call? I just need to like check off with you exactly what parts I need to order for my upgrade on my computer now that the money is cleared from our fundraiser. Because there's only a month out. But Clem, have you heard about this Windows 11 update that's I think like bricking some people's solid state hard drives or something like that? Clem, how are you? Welcome. Sorry, it's a lot of stuff all at once, but it's good to see you. I'm excited to have you here. I am going to read some chat here now, but thank you for the 10 bits, Clam. Weedle says to Nora, no. Nora said there's a national school walkout tomorrow. Weedle says, why? Hang on, I got to scroll here. Nora said protesting against gun violence because of the school shooting in Minnesota recently. Weedle says, there's nothing in my apartment to eat. I hunger for snacks, yet I can't. Nora said, Logan, have you seen my Darumi drawing? If not, check our channel as soon as you see this. I will check after stream. I don't have Discord open on here, but I will check it afterwards. Remind me, in fact, later on to make sure that I remember. Like maybe even like tag me or ping me in the artwork channel. Quickett says to Nora, stay safe. And Nora said, I'm going to crash out so hard. Thank you, sir. And Oak says, this is Norman's self-discovery arc. So proud of him. And Nora says, is this what I get for being misogynistic? Queen Gator says, also, the walkthrough I found also has the steps for every route ending. So we start to work towards the first actual ending. I can track where you're headed towards, so you pick options blindly. As you pick options blindly. Okay, so I said before, if this goes well, and who knows, maybe by the end of this game, after we do the first run through for the first locked in ending, I'll be so sick of the game, they'll be like, I'm done, I'm good, I'm satisfied. But if I do decide to do multiple playthroughs, I do want to, maybe we'll do one where I just do whatever I want, and then maybe try to get like the good ending. So I might need your help with that, Queen Katie. Oak says, also, I got a Stream Deck. I'm just like Katie, Stream Deck, not Steam Deck, just to specify. See, I was able to read that because I can read. And Crystal with a missing Vero command. I miss Vero too, Crystal. Let me take a look over at YouTube chat. Dermo says, Monokuma is like a demon in folklore. Very misleading, but technically not lying. Okay, I was thinking about this earlier. on the playlist, I listen to it on my way to work right now. I was listening to it throughout the whole summer because it had me like getting up extra early and my voice was all scratchy and groggy and I was having to go right into work and start talking a bunch. So I was getting stuff that I can sing along to basically to warm up my voice before talking to an audience for a while. And one of the songs I got on there is The Devil Went Down to Georgia. And I remember a while ago seeing like some tweet someone posted online saying like The Devil Went Down to Georgia is such a uniquely American song because any other like folklore myth of the devil having a fiddle contest against Johnny, it would be a story of how Johnny's pride over being able to fiddle was his downfall and he loses his soul. But this one, or how that Johnny has to figure out some way to trick the devil in order to be able to win. But in the song, it's just Johnny's just that good. He's just better than the devil. That's all it is. But then I think somebody pointed out that, and I thought this is a really cool interpretation, the idea that that the devil wants to get Johnny's soul. It's like, yeah, if you beat me in the fiddle contest, and if I beat you in the fiddle contest, I get your soul. And Johnny's like, I'm the best there's ever been. Maybe like the whole thing is that the devil's getting him to become so prideful that the devil gets his soul that way. So even if the devil loses, the devil wins. So it's like he's telling the truth, but he's tricking. So it's like, that's like what you were talking about, Dermo, that he's like not technically lying. Oh, wait, a pin message from Queen Katie says, Twitch, stop lagging on me? Hang on. Is Twitch lagging for anybody else? I'm trying to check and see if I'm losing frames. Connection is listed as excellent over on YouTube. I'm sorry if Twitch is lagging. Is there anything I can close in the background? I don't think there's anything I can close right now. If I need to, I can close like the clip viewer. I mean, we haven't had any clips tonight, so maybe, but we shall see. I got to read a couple more comments in the chat, though. Frulzy says, clip-ons and phobos are so much better. Phobos. Now, you say PHO for Phobo. That makes me think of like Phobos, the moon of Mars. You have Phobos and Deimos named after fear and panic. So is that why, or is it faux like F-A-U-X like fake bows? Phobos. Fruzy says, scars are cool. Okay, it depends on the scar, but scars can be. I mean, they can give like real character. Now, that's not saying you should get scars. Don't like give yourself scars. But when people like get scars based on their experiences, especially if it's something like defending a loved one in a car crash like that, I guess it was the dad who did that. I think they can be meaningful. Derma says, nurse effed up and stitched the bandage instead of the wound. Also, this has to be the cleanest scar I've seen. It's a dang line. I know. Well, maybe the nurse is just really good at lines, but very bad at where those lines go. And I'll read one or two more comments here on Twitch, then we'll get back to the game. Queen Katie says, just made Stream Deck buttons for the game's death counters. Somehow the numbers are covering up Takumi and Ima's left eyes. Ooh, that's cool. Queen Katie says, Takemaru, your loved ones are possibly dead, and you're like, hey, no more school. Heck yeah. At a timestamp 38 minutes and 7 seconds. Oh, look at that. I am only 20 minutes behind. That is a Christmas in September miracle. Sip of water. Back in the game. My whole body was drenched in sweat, and my heart was racing, like I'd just woken up from a nightmare. No, not a nightmare. A memory. A childhood memory of Karua and me. Oh, it was such a horrible, nightmarish memory. I remembered that I said I was gonna marry a girl. And she had like a scar or something. I'd totally forgotten about that time. Why did I dream about it all of a sudden? I wonder what Kara was doing right now. I wonder who Kara was doing right now that I'm out of the picture. She probably hasn't stopped worrying ever since I disappeared. That would be just like her. Come to think of it, what does everyone back in the residential complex think happened to me? Are they treating me as a missing person, or did they assume I died in that monster attack? I'll have to ask Surey about that too. Huh? Sheesh, I'm wide awake now, and I'm so sweaty. We got a shower right there, buddy. Shower off. It's not even close to morning yet. Maybe I'll step outside for some fresh air. I want to shower. I'm sweaty. I want to shower. I'm going to save. Wait, wrong button. Where's the save button? I'm going to save before we go outside. Need to remember to do that periodically because we're an hour into stream. Just when I thought day 2 is over. All right, so we got to guess who we're going to run into. I think we're going to run into either, what was his name? Eto? The guy with the parka. We're going to run into him, or maybe Gaku. We're going to run into one of the holdouts, I think. I got out of bed and slowly made my way toward the door. Along the way, I happened to catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror. Dang, I'm fine. I flexed, checked out my six-pack. Nope. Nope. Still no six-pack. Despite it all, it's still me. Or is the line despite everything? How does that line go? Oh, yeah, there's the line. Thank you, game. I just asked and you answered. In spite of everything, I'm still me. Right? The wording probably needs some work, but game, hey. I appreciate you trying and listening. Two-way communication is very important. It's the same face I see in the mirror every morning, but somehow, something about it seems wrong. Is it like not reversed properly? Oh! What if we actually did die in that monster attack? And that was the first time we were cloned. But what if the clone is based on a mirror image of us? And so it's flipped. Crap. I want to go back and watch the first stream and see which way our hair swooshed. So here in the mirror, if his hair is swooshing to our left, what would be his right? That if that's how he looked before, I bet that's gonna be part of the twist. It's gonna be something to do with like mirror image things. I don't know how to describe it. It's like this reflection doesn't feel like me anymore. Because that's how you feel, right? If you looked in the mirror and you were just like reversed, you'd still recognize yourself. I think with some people, like, we'd probably notice, oh, my hair is parted on the wrong side or something. Or if you have some discernible characteristic like a big mole, you're like, that's on the wrong spot. But for a lot of people, I think it would just feel wrong, right? I wonder if this is a side effect from using hemoanima.
Who are you? I'm Takumi Sumino. Aren't I?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna watch the VOD. I'm gonna run with this theory that this is somehow a clue, an early on foreshadowing hint about a twist. What am I doing? This is stupid. Coming back to my senses, I turned away from the mirror and walked out the door. As soon as I got outside... Huh?
Whoa.
And maybe if we have another flashback, I can see which way his hair swooshes. Whoa. The scene that greeted me took my breath away.
I've heard of those. They're stars, right?
I mean, a few of them are planets. The night sky far above my head was now dotted with countless glimmering pinpricks of light. The vastness, the endlessness of it all was almost terrifying, but in a way, it was beautiful too. It inspired a sense of awe in me I'd never felt before.
I wonder what Karuo would say if she saw this.
As I stood there wondering, my gaze was drawn to a different, larger light in the sky. Oh, he's probably never seen the moon! The moon!
It looks so close. Is that another planet?
It's so close, I bet Dr. Robotnik could pee on that thing. No, not a planet. A different kind of celestial body. I'm sure I read about it once. A big chunk of rock orbiting the Earth, visible to the naked eye. What was it called again? It's on the tip of my tongue. The moob. A moob. That's right. That up there, that big round thing, is a moob. Is that moob? Huh? All of a sudden, I felt like I wasn't alone. I spun around to see who was there. Again, it's gonna be one of the holdouts, right? Oh! A new character on fire. On fire person. Hi. How are you? Ooh, you're on fire. No, not quite. It wasn't a person. More like a burning, flickering apparition in the shape of a young man. A fire with a mind of its own. Not just any fire, either. They were undying flames.
What the?
Huh? I saw the mouth open and shut. Huh? The way its mouth is moving, is it talking? I can't hear a thing, though.
What is it? What are you trying to tell me?
The thing seemed to hear me okay, but my question seemed to upset it. A look of profound sorrow passed over its fiery features. Whoa! Oh, that happens. That happens sometimes. The next moment, it disappeared into thin air. Dot, dot, dot. Ah! What just happened? What was that? I don't know, man. I'm reading some chat. I miss you guys already. I feel like this is gonna be kind of like when I play Danganronpa. I get sucked into the dialogue a bit too much. I need to remember to check on you guys periodically. Nora with a miss command, missing Vera. And Vera was even on Discord earlier. Vera's probably sleeping or maybe unpacking at the new place. Garlic, how you doing? Saying shoulder wieners crap. Garlic, was that the first thing you popped in for? I am so sorry. But have you seen what Sire's arms look like? Saying. But welcome, Garlic. How are you? Oak says, the clip is Hina honking Sakura's massive bahonkadonks. Well, how about that? Quiggin said, yeah, I know what you're spitting, Logan. It's like that thing in Danganronpa V3 with the redacted and the redacted and redacted. You spit facts there, Logan. I know, okay. You might know what I'm talking about. You might. But yeah, I just didn't want to spoil things. Queen said I was about to listen to Siree so I could judge the volume. Then it lagged on me. I'm sorry, Queen Katie. How's it sound now? Queen said Twitch stopped lagging on me. Oak says it's lagging for me too. Okay, in that case, let me see if there is anything. Let's see. No, I can't really close that. Tell you what, I am going to close the clip viewer for now. That's not going to do a whole lot. And I'll try to close this. That's like everything non-essential right now. So if it's on my end, I apologize. Although the connection is still excellent over on YouTube from what I can see. So it might just be a Twitch. You know what it probably is, I bet? I bet Twitch's servers are pushed to capacity by how many hundreds of thousands of people are trying to watch Silk Song streams right now. I checked earlier and there was literally 250,000 people watching it. Now they usually have like, probably about that much, if not more, watching the just chatting streams because people are gonna be thirsting after hot people. But if you have like 2 categories pulling those kind of numbers, that's gotta be tough on their servers. Let's see, Quick said, that's right, because chat -- Chris says, literally, it's not lagging anymore for me. And Quiggita says, knock on wood, surely. Says, add quote, stop crying. I just mercy stabbed you. And Crystal adds the quote. Let me take a look over at YouTube chat. Derma says, oh, hang on, I gotta scroll up just a little bit. Derma says, the great thing about scars is you can just make up whatever story you want. Nobody questions it. I heard what happened. I am checking the chat. Oh, it's AMC. How you doing, AMC? Welcome! How are you? The scar thing, that reminds me of a story, but it's a long story. I had to save it for a just chatting stream sometime, or maybe when I'm building, I do want to do that model kit. In fact, we talked before, and I think I'm locking in on this. I would like to do, maybe once every 2 weeks, as we were saying on Tuesday night, once every 2 weeks, maybe a smaller game. The question is, what night should that be? Should it be on like Sunday nights, perhaps? Let me know what you guys think. Frozy says, although the story behind some scars beat any fantasy you can think up, and then a message retracted said I mix up foe and foe too often. I meant phobos. Either way, I like that it almost sounded like Phobos, the moon. Derma says, I have 4 large scars on my legs so far. Corrective surgery to prevent dislocations. Oh, interesting. I think I have like a tiny-ish scar on one of my legs, and I think that, and I kind of have one on my hand, but you can only see it sometimes. I don't know, like right on the base of my hand, like right there. And let's see, Dermot says, my favorite story is me being too distracted arguing over who was best girl with my mate leaving the cinema. I missed a step and fell into a full garbage bag. Broke my arm at least? Oh, broke my fall at least, but dislocated. And Fruzy says, youch, youch. Indeed, Dermo, may I ask what movie you were watching that you were discussing the best girl of? I feel like that's really important. Let's see, Crystal says, laughing. Garlic says, I'll be your daddy from now on. What? I mean, look, girl wanted a daddy. Queen Katie says, ad quote, is Chekhov's identification scar. Crystal says, and it lagged for a second again. I'm sorry. There's where Clam came in, and Clam says, I've heard that there's an update. Those bricking things haven't been affected, fortunately. Okay, well, that's good. But yeah, I need your help. I need to pick your brain, Clam. I need to know all the stuff to buy and make sure it's compatible. Oak has been sending me lists of things, but I need to confirm with you since you're very familiar with my computer. You've seen its innards. Queen said, salute will do about the ending guide stuff. And then ad quote, see, I was able to read that because I can read that. Said, you know what would be funny if we just blamed the lag on Silk Song. That's what I did. That's what I did. You said it'd be funny, and I did the funny. And Garlic said, Twitch is lagging a bit for me. I'm sorry. I think it's about as good as it's going to be on my end. And again, the connection is excellent on YouTube. So I'm going to assume it's a Twitch thing. So blame Twitch Bezos. Okay, I'm behind in both chats, but we're gonna play some more. What just happened? What was that? Oh, don't tell me. Was that a ghost? Ghost or not, it has definitely been trying to communicate with me. But what was it trying to say, and why? Vainly trying to comprehend what I'd seen and what it all meant, I just stood there, dumbfounded. It was a while before I could even bring myself to move from that spot. I think the fact that it blipped out of existence is interesting. That's got to be something. Like it was maybe like a hologram projection, or maybe the undying fire is like part teleportation technology or something like that. In the end, I didn't get a wink of sleep for the rest of the night. I just sat in bed, waiting for the morning announcement. Loading, saving. Day 3! Hey, we're 3% of the way done with the game, y'all. Ding dong, bing bong, 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 bong.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 3rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
Yosh!
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Okay, I remember, you know how that like sometimes you learn something in elementary school that is so random and weird, but it sticks with you for the rest of your life. I remember when I was in, I want to say like 5th or 6th grade. I don't even know if this is a true fact or not, but I was taught that the original, the word barbarian, like its original meaning in like you go back to its roots was basically someone who does not speak Greek. And so, yeah, oh man, those demons are vile and they don't know a lick of Greek. Nope. Morning's finally here. Should I tell everyone about what I saw last night? Yes! Would they believe me? I mean, after all you guys have been through, why wouldn't they? I'm not sure I even believe it really happened. They might just write it off as a dream or say I'm going crazy. But I'll think about that later. Today's the day Siree is going to tell us the truth. I can decide what to do about that ghost boy afterwards. We were supposed to meet up in the war room, right? As we learned in Persona 3 Reload, ghost boys are just a metaphor for periods. Still can't click anything else in here? Can I click the monitor? Are the battle announcements that show up on this monitor part of the defense system? And the bed again. Sometimes I get a strange feeling. I get strange feelings if I lie on the bed for too long. I'm a guy. It's natural. Oh, those kind of feeling. Oh, just from lying on a bed. Just okay. Am I guying wrong if just lying on a bed does not elicit feelings in me? Okay. Well, let's get out of here. Now that we've had strange bed feelings. And there's people, and we should save again. Oh, wait, I keep pressing the wrong button. Save. Stagger our saves, yeah. And there is Ato. Hey, good morning, Takumi. Did you sleep well? I'm afraid I had a rather restless night. I saw a ghost boy. Oh, you saw a ghost boy too? Oh, well, I believe you. You should have told all of us. Why was that not what you led with? Nar! What's wrong? Are you feeling okay? Oh, I forgot. He has his nondescript generic health condition. Just a little queasy. My body doesn't deal with change very well. Being in a new place with so many new sights and sounds, it takes some getting used to. What if Ato's health problem is that he has a giant scar going across his chest from when his father saved him in a car accident? What if Ato is the original Karua pretending to be a dude, and that the Karua we know is a phony? A clone. You know what a phony is? Who's a clone? It's a cloney. And that's gonna be the twist with Ato? And the reason why Ato wears that big fluffy parka is to hide the curvature of the feminine form within? I don't know, I just want to take some big swing guesses. I'll guess like about 20 or 30 of these, and one of them will be half right. Being in a new place with so many new sights and sounds, it takes some getting used to. I should be fine though, given enough time. He doesn't look fine. I hope being here won't make his condition any worse. Oh yeah, I want to check out everything. Going around here. Can I go into other people's rooms yet? I shouldn't go into someone else's room without permission. It's just common sense. Can I look at the map? Looks like Ato's the only one here. I just want to check the other area just to be sure. I don't want to miss anything. I do miss how in, which Danganronpa was it? Was it the original one? Or was it 2 that had the Monocoins to encourage you to click everything? I miss getting rewarded for just meticulous attention to detail. Anything different if I talk to you a second time, bro? Oh, no, same thing. Ner. Okay. Your scar is burning. It means Voldemort's close. And let's get out of here. Let's see. Garlic says Twitch is lagging a bit for me. I'm sorry. I do think it's got to be a Silk song, right? It has to be. Wait, is this room where? Oh, we're going to the war room. Can we just go downstairs instead? Can I explore whatever rooms I want? Let's see if anybody else is on the wrong floor. Maybe we'll find some secret with somebody plotting some schemes in a different part of the building. Queegate said, mirror! Zero escape reference. Oh yeah, I vaguely remember when we played that, a shot of like our main character looking in the mirror, but I can't remember why. I mean, to be fair, we played that game, what was that? That was like either late 2021? I think it was like late 2021. 4 years ago, I think. Okay, so this is the area, right? There we are, so we gotta find the war room. Wait, did we do pass it? No, it's a classroom. Hey, statue. Defense room. Infirmary. War room. See, I found it. I got there. I went right there. Queen said, "You're ... I'm ... lag." Said the lag jokes right themselves. Said Takumi, "What do you mean you've heard of stars? Do you not have them at your former home?" Oh, Queen K, were you not here at the beginning? Like, he was raised in the Tokyo residential complex, which had a fake ceiling. It had like a Truman Show ceiling. It's all. I don't know if that means they're in a bunker or they're underground. I suspect they're underground. But yeah, never actually seen stars. I would imagine you'd like see pictures of them, though, at least. Queen says, Takumi, you never seen a moon? Queen says, I'd quote, "That's right, that up right there, the big round thing is a moob." Wow, we had like 4 rapid fire quotes all at once. Let me read a couple comments over on YouTube as well, real quick. I gotta scroll up a little bit. Gotta scroll up. I'm behind over there. Let's see if Dermo says, arguing over anime contributed to me having scars. Now that's the story. Dermo says, quote, "You saw the whole of the moob has a certainly different meaning." Frozley says, "My Mr. Fire Apparition, my guy seems cute, tilde squiggle." Dermo says, "What? Am I the only one when you see the little tilde squiggle? I imagine somebody winking. It looks like a winking eyeball to me for some reason." Dorma says, "It was a really generic show, but really it was an excuse to spend time with mates. Have you ever been the only people in a cinema?" Yes, that's happened, I think, twice to me. It's great because you can talk about what's happening without worry. No, it is fantastic. I think both times it's happened, the movie was just kind of but it was a really fun experience. Frozley says, "I actually have had a similar experience. We saw Venom 3, despite me never seeing the first 2. It was super fun." Derma says, "For a class trip, we saw a movie. Nobody else was seeing it at that hour. We were having a blast." Oh, Jack Walker Uwu is back. How you doing, Jack? Said Logan. Just stopping by today to say good night. Oh, so you're already heading out. Well, thank you for popping in. I really appreciate it. If you can't sleep or decide you want to stay longer, it'd be awesome. But good to see you. Thank you. And Frulzy says hello with a wave. All right, let me have a sip of water. I don't know why I'm so thirsty tonight, but I am. Let's see. Oh, and Queegate says, "Is this what peeps call the fire emblem?" And crystallized the quote. And Lurks, thank you for the lurk, Crystal. We'll see you when you get back. When I arrived at the war room, everyone else was already there. Everyone, that is, except Sirei. What? He's certainly taken his time. You think he's still discussing things with the people in charge? Maybe it's taking longer to convince them than he thought. He should have told us that. I got up early for nothing. If that's really it, ain't a lot of point in us waiting around here. Yes, I'm sure Sirei will summon us again when he's ready to talk. When
when the time comes, we'll have to gather here again. Until then, we can probably spend our time as we see fit.
Wow, we actually get some free time. Okay, so we gotta decide who we're gonna hang out with for our first free time.
And here I thought we were in for a long and involved lore dump. I was looking forward to it all night long. I guess I'll just rest my head in my dear sister's lap and go back to sleep now.
Don't joke like that in front of other people, brother, dearest. We're not doing it. We are not doing it. What if the twist is gonna be that they're not really related, that he's just saying that so he can get away with being like extra close and clingy to her, and people think, I guess it's just being a good brother. After that, the little meeting in the war room broke up with all of us going back to our rooms. Oh, that was worth it, going to the war room. Bloop, bloop, bloop. All right, we're free to spend our time however we want until Saray gets back. What exactly should I do while I'm waiting, though? I think we should our first free time! Free time! During free time, you can do things like upgrade your class weapon or get to know your comrades. You'll have free time twice a day, once in the morning and once in the afternoon, during which you can pass the time by engaging in select activities. If you don't want to do anything, you can go to your bed and pass the time. First, try going to the training room and entrance hall, which were unlocked during your tour of the school. Okay, well, I keep pressing that button instead to save. I feel like I would personally really like to just hang out with peeps. So let's go do that. So I guess the entrance hall is where we want to go, yeah? I don't want to go to the training room, even though the game's telling me to. All right, so who's up here? Nobody's up here. So, I know I can fast travel, but I want to get the feel of the school, though. Quingita said we had so many quotes in a row, lol. I'm blaming Silksong, lol. AMC says, always thirsty indeed, AMC. Oh, wait, why are there people in this hallway? I don't know if I've even checked out the connecting hallway. And we got the two of them in the... Okay, so maybe I need to go to... What does the green sparkle next to her head mean? In the third floor classroom. Let's check out that connecting hallway. Oh, no, wrong way, I guess. I guess this way. I want to see what the connecting hallway looks like. Oh, maybe it's not this way. Where is it? There's the connecting hallway. Student activities. Characters will spend time as they please inside the school. You can engage in student activities with characters that have the symbol over there. Okay, so we can hang out with Darumi, apparently. You can also use a map to check where characters are. So she has that symbol. These two... Oh, this is so weird. Emo's away from his sister. Where's his sister at? Let's talk to everybody first, then I guess we'll go hang out with Darumi, but I want to find his sister. They just stand in a row. This is what people look like when they're hanging out. They just stand like that and face forward. Gaku.
Hey, what'll happen to us now? We'll be fine, right? We're gonna make it through this, right?
What comes next for us? I'm so scared. I wonder what they're hiding in the defense room. Out of here. Let's see. Oh, an AMC with a hydrate command. Thank you very much, AMC. I will do that right now. I guess I should just start teleporting to rooms. Let's go over here and yeah, let's say hi and like interrogate Ima as to why his sister is not with him. It's weird. It's so weird of him. I'll talk to Hiruko first. If you have time to gallivant around school like this, you have time to train. The weak are the first to die on the battlefield. What about you, you weirdo?
Doesn't look like the invaders will be visiting today, which means another peaceful day to spend with my dear sister.
He's not here. Blocked by undying flames. I shouldn't go any farther. Okay, let's leave the room. Let's check the map. Can we go, like, down a level? I guess we have to go to the stairs. I'll come back, Darumi. You got a sparkle. So we're going to hang out with you. I don't know if Nora's still here. I'm sure Nora or Norman or Spruce or whatever we're calling her now will be excited to hang out with Darumi. Let's head downstairs and see where everybody else is. Go down! Over on YouTube, Jack Walker says, I was working, so I couldn't come to see the stream, but maybe next time I'm here. I already talked about the last live that I dropped by, but I love all your content. You're doing an amazing job. Thank you. I'm trying. Let me tell you, YouTube did not like my metaphor clip that I posted today. It did awful. But I'm still trying. I'm still plugging along. And, even when things go poorly, I try to take it in stride and just kind of laugh about it. Can I fast travel to Shuma? No, I don't think I can, so I just got to run until I find him. He looked like he was to the left of me. But he's not. I'll run around. Oh, there you are! Jack Walker says, oh no, that sister leveling all again. Derma says, lying about being related would be the worst cover. It makes it way more weird. Okay, yes, but what if it makes it weird in a way that like everybody just avoids talking about it type of a weird? But also, why would you want to cover that up? Why? I mean, being in a relationship with someone is normal, isn't it? And Jack Walker says, Logan, you're being too naive. This is Japanese games. It's still the possibility of them being closer than they should be, truly, brother. Then they should be truly brothers. Yeah. I know, it's weird. But still, I try to find a way out. So, what's going to happen to us now? That's all you gotta say? Man, dude, like the top of his head comes up to like barely above my belly button. He's so little. Okay, so let's just check downstairs. I just want to talk to everybody. I want to make sure we've talked to everybody, and then we'll go up and I guess hang out with Darumi unless anybody else has a green sparkle and we can choose. Let's see. Oh, there she is! In the classroom. Wait, oh yeah. Let's go to the classroom and say hi to her and find out why she's by herself. Oh, and look! Crystal! Are you here, Crystal? The number's gone down. It's a 97 now. When the countdown hits a lucky number, it actually feels a little special. Oh yeah, how you doing, Kako? What will become of us now? Good talk. Good talk, Kako. Entrance hall! And yeah, they're really not giving us any choice. Like, it's just to go hang out with Darumi, I guess. Yo, Takumi, if you have some free time, want to go exploring with me? We can use a fire extinguisher to open the hole in the wall of fire. Then we can get out there and bust some heads. Huh? I'd like to go out with you, but wouldn't it be dangerous with just the two of us? It's teeming with invaders out there. Hey, if it'll make you feel better, we can invite more people to come along. I'll ask Kira. No, I don't want to. No, don't lock me in game. No! You can select a maximum of 3 people to bring exploring. You cannot add characters that are dimmed out. No! I don't want to do this. Back. What? You're not going today? Well, whatever. Let me know if you change your mind. Change your mind. Okay, we escaped that. I don't want to get good at fighting. I want to do that saying I'm a lover, not a fighter, but I'm not really a lover either. I don't even know what I am. I should also just scroll some in the chat here. Quickita says, yeah, instead of thirsting after hot streamers, they're thirsting after hot bugs. Okay, I am not particularly familiar with the Hollow Knight and Silksong community. Are the bugs considered hot? Are they? Quickita said, I plan to share 3 name facts I found on Wiki at the 1.5 hour mark every Defense Academy stream, by the way, putting that a warning here. Oh, we're 45 seconds away from that, Queen Katie. And Nora says, Sunday. So yeah, maybe we'll do this like Sunday other games. AMC says, Lou. Quickita said, quote, hey, so I saw a ghost made of flames. Is that important? Or here's the thing. All the stuff that has happened to us here is like crazy supernatural seeming stuff. And so I feel like in the context of the last few days, that is not the weird thing. I would say, yes, bring it up, mention it, then we can try and figure out what it is later. Come on, right? Quickita said, seeing 3D Takumi stand next to 2D Eito is so freaky, lol. Said, oh, trans Karua, who went to the eye doctor and got glasses. They could be fake glasses. Said, pretty sure every game had mono coins. Oh, maybe they did. It's been so long. Said, if only we had Sirei coins. Never mind. I don't want that. That's a brain on a coin. I wish I could explain the mirror scene in 999, but that is spoilers for you, so I won't. Okay, well, thank you, Queen Katie. I'm still gonna maybe, like I said, go back and watch the old VODs or check out or try to pay more attention to flashback stuff to see if the swoosh of our hair goes in opposite direction. I am going to, for right now, believe that that we are like mirror image clones. Blackboard. Using a monitor instead of a blackboard. I bet this will be the norm in a few years. All right, Darumi. Oh man, leave her alone. Leave her alone. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what just happened? What just happened? I'm actually gonna save before we do this, in case I regret my decisions, and then we're gonna stagger our saves from here on out. Okay, so let's hang out with Darumi. Y'all? Talk to Darumi. What's the matter, Darumi? Did something happen? I haven't been able to find my foundation all day. What am I gonna do? Oh, her makeup foundation. I forgot, that's a thing. So you just lost something.
Huh?
It must be pretty expensive stuff for you to be this upset about it. Or maybe it's just like quality or sentimental attachment. Or the fact that we're in a place where you can't order replacements for stuff. Takumi. Oh no, it was dirt cheap. I bought it out of a bargain bin. Then why are you crying so hard?
Well, I just wanted to cry, okay? I'm depressed. I want to cry, and I can't find my foundation. That's as good a reason as any to cry. That's all. Yeah, you wouldn't get it, Takumi. Tears from a crazy B-word don't mean anything to you.
Creativity went up by 6. Oh, that's all the hangout was? Linguistics 1. Participating in student activities will raise Takumi's grades. He'll be graded in 5 subjects: linguistics, math, science, social studies, and gym. All subjects will be needed in different scenarios. Each character will increase a different grade, so try to do student activities with a variety of characters. Okay, so that was the entire hangout. And now we have another one. So like I said, I'm going to save, we're going to stagger the save. I thought it'd be, I don't know, I remember the Danganronpa ones being more involved in that. I hope they're not all this half-baked. Let's head out here and let's do another one, I suppose. Who's available now? Huh?
For some reason hearing you say B so heavily made me think you were straight up about to say the B word. The B word being boo, of course.
Ah! Well, thank you for the 10 bits. Thank you. I do think that the second vowel sound isn't E, though. But yeah, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. The B word. There is... I gotta say, Darumi seems fun in like a Harley Quinn way, but my gosh, she would be exhausting in real life. Okay, let's just, I guess, okay, nobody here has green sparkles, but let's go and talk to everybody, and maybe we'll be forced to do an exploration. But thank you for the 10 bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Got anything else to say? Kako? What will become of us now? Okay, so they just all say the same thing for right now.
Hey, what'll happen to us now? We'll be fine, right? We're gonna make it through this, right?
Okay, so I'll check here, and if it's the same thing, then yeah, we'll just go find some of the green sparkles. Eito. I wonder what they're hiding in the defense room. And Shoma.
So what's going to happen to us now?
Okay, so it is just the same thing. So, oh, wrong button, wrong button. I meant to press the run button. Meant to press sprint. Let's see, Nora says, I'm sleepy, have to sleep, I'm sorry. Okay, good night, Nora. Thank you for so much for being here. Sorry that you missed the Darumi hangout, apparently. I'm sorry, but have a good night. Quicket says, good night, Nora. Nora says, good night, everyone. Oak says, unlurk. Quicket smile says, wonderful timing, unlurking Oak. Oh, here we got some sparkles. Who do we got? We gonna hang out with Darumi again or Takemaru? So apparently we can't go outside right now. We're just gonna hang out again. Should we do another Darumi hangout or should we do a Takemaru hangout? You guys, like, who do you feel? I guess we should do a variety. We should do a Takemaru hangout. Because what are our, can we look at our grades? Wait, where's the report card? Grades, here we go. Oh wow, just the one, huh? Yeah, okay, we'll do it. And what was that on the map? It looked like when we look at him, he's got 2 icons. So are those icons for grades? His look like a stack of weights or something. Hers looks like a camera. Does that correspond to the different stats here? Oh, they do. So he does gym, but he'll give us 2 points in gym. So yeah, that'll be good use of time. So let's do that. Let's hang out with Takemaru. Dang it, somebody's gonna pay for this. Talk to Takemaru. Why are you so angry, Takemaru?
The pudding pudding I'd left in the refrigerator is gone! I don't know what kind of beehole took it, but they got guts messing with a man's pudding. When I find out who did this, I'm gonna tear him limb from limb. Whoa, Takemaru, calm down! Can't they just like make new puddings? Maybe it was a special pudding. I get that you're mad, but you can always just use the Ration-O-Matic to make more. Don't be an idiot! Pudding tastes best when it's been chilled for a couple hours! Okay, there we go. There's a reason. I ain't eating no lukewarm, fresh from the machine pudding. That is true. And you gotta let it cool, especially if it's like freshly cooked as opposed to instant, so that you can have the bleemus separate and peel it off. All this over a little pudding cup? This guy's really serious about his desserts. You know, maybe these are short hangouts because in Danganronpa, I think you could only do like, what was it, 6 of them with each person? Maybe in this one, they'll have dozens upon dozens so you can keep ranking up things. Endurance up by 3, mobility up by 3. Great job. Yay. We just whizzed through day 3.
Eddie, soldier.
It's time to hit the hay.
So he was just lying about telling us the truth. He was probably just trying to dismiss us. Let's see. Oak says, what happened? Cozy says, hey, whoa, how you doing, Cozy? Good to see you. Queegita said, things might go down soon. Oak says, I was technically watching, but I was not paying attention. Queegita said, never mind. I guess it wasn't time yet. Cozy says, lurk, thank you for lurk, Cozy. Queegita says, oh, Logan, I have a guide for free time gift. Oh, kind of like in Danganronpa. That's right. We had the gacha machine, and we get gifts that we need to hand out to people. So whenever you like, I want this person to like me, but I don't want to blindly guess. Just holler. I don't know when you get the gifts, but just letting you know. Thank you, Queen Katie. I will definitely be taking advantage of that. Let me take a look over at YouTube real quick. I gotta scroll up. Jack Walker says, with a little music note, sweet home land of the rising sun. Derma says, hey, at least these games upfront about it. If I had a penny for how many stories had a twist like that, I'd have at least 3, which is way too many. Derma says, sweet home / house of the rising sun as a mashup would be sick. Was Sweet Home... Is that just a music thing? Wasn't there like a Netflix? It was like either Japanese or Korean like horror series where they're like trapped in an apartment complex and there's monsters. Am I remembering correctly? Jack Walker says, now this is something I want to see, even do an AMV with Solo Leveling, just sibling scenes as a clip. Well, I mean, Solo Leveling, his sister wasn't into him, right? Or his sister's friend is into him. You know who I thought was really cute in Solo Leveling? For anyone who's here who still remember it. If you've seen season 2, you remember when he went into it was like the tower dungeon area, and there was like the demon girl that he befriended for a bit. She was really cute. I liked her. Let's see. Jack Walker says, you're a genius, Dermo. And Dermo says, they're both blues songs, so could work. I'll see what I can do. Jack Walker says, your message is not lost, brother. I trust your dream to you. And Fruzy says, now I'm craving pudding. Okay, what's your favorite type of pudding? Mine is just very basic. Chocolate instant Jell-O pudding. Actually, I prefer that over cooked pudding for some reason. It's just, and plain. Don't need to put anything. I don't put any whipped cream on it. Don't put anything in. Just some nice... chilled, like Takemaru was saying, instant chocolate Jell-O pudding.
Ready, soldiers, it's time to hit the hay!
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Good night. Boop. So are we gonna start getting suspicious that he didn't tell us anything? The day came to an end without any word from Sirei. Is he really having that much trouble getting permission to tell us what's going on? Why are the people in charge so determined to keep us in the dark? But we're bound to hear something tomorrow, right? We're probably going to get attacked. Once again, I resolved not to think too deeply about anything until the next day, and went to bed for the night. Loading. Day 4.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine!
I'm guessing that's how all of his morning talks are gonna start.
Get ready for your 4th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable,
Suffering the insufferable,
to pave the way
for
for
humanity's future greatness. Thank you,
Get
Saray.
ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the
Vile and barbaric enemy. Boop. Day 4, morning. Okay, today is the day Saray will tell us everything. The reason for us being chosen, the truth behind this war, all of that will be made clear. I should go to the cafeteria. Everyone's probably meeting up there first. All right, we're gonna save again. Oh no, wrong button. I keep pressing that button. Save, and we are on our staggered save slot here. So I think we can just keep doing that one. And let's head out of here. Let's see, Queen Gaty says Betty with a heart. Oh, because it was a quote all about Betty. Anyone up here to talk? No. Queen Gaty says, no, Nora left. Oak says, why am I so sleepy? 2 days in a row. Well, how much sleep did you get last night? Were you up really early? Oak said, oh, almost got P5 Strikers and P4 Arena Ultimax on Steam. Nice. There isn't a sale going on right now. Oh, no, what was it? I saw something was on sale. Oh, I think it might be the Danganronpa games, actually, are on sale on Steam. I've got all of them, but still. Just checking all the floors, seeing if anybody's straggling. Oak says, Steam sale, so I might be able to catch up to Logan and not get spoiled on P5S. Oak says, oh gosh, how is he almost caught up? Am I? You know what it honestly is? It's because, and this is just a fact of life, this game is not as popular.
So you know how my lovely son Veal was supposed to get the electric chair for his crimes against humanity? Well, he was so charming and lovable in court that the jury changed their minds. He's such a cutie that he actually got the judge the death penalty for no reason. Should I be worried about the overwhelming power Mint son wields and what he chooses to do with it? Nah. It's fine.
Oh, there we go. It's the end. With the beef long, you can never tell when it ends, and it's just kind of getting weird. Thank you, Oak, for the 50 bits. So the judge got executed or sentenced to die? But at least but you know what? That's pretty person privilege, and what that is. Okay. Huh? Where's Saray? Oh, sorry, but as I was saying, yeah, Oak, the reason why we're caught up, let's just be honest, this game is not as popular as some of the other games we play, and so the chat will be a bit sleepier. Plus, combine that with the fact that Silk Song is going on. Nobody out there wants to be watching this instead of Silk Song, except for you guys, which means I love and appreciate you all extra, that you're here instead of Silk Song. And Quiggett said, what do you mean, old VODs? Did he have a VODs for $9.99, sir? No, the old VOD of this. The old VOD, like the first one. I want to see which direction his hair is swooping to see if it's like a mirror thing. I don't think any of my 999 VODs got saved. Oak says, I mean, makeup stuff is generally very expensive. Let me take a look over at the YouTube chat. Frulzy says, vanilla. Derma says, I really dislike pudding. The texture makes me sick. Oh, I have a friend that is like that if you mention pudding to him, he gets nauseous. If you show him pudding, he will literally start like dry heaving, retching. I have never seen someone with such a visceral reaction to such a delightful food before, huh?
Have you seen Veal? Are you sure it's pretty person privilege or just beef family privilege because of how beloved they are across the universe? Boo.
Ah, well... okay, that's true. Doesn't Veal have, like, Vegeta hair? Maybe everyone's just a fan of Vegeta. Vegeta is the best character in Dragon Ball Z. But thank you, Oak, for the 10 bits. And for clarifying and reminding me of what Veal looks like. Thank you for the 10 bits. Jack Walker says, I'm more of a chocolate pudding kind of guy. It's now, I'm wondering if I could make a good chocolate drink by mixing one with milk. Ooh. I do wonder, would it dissolve in milk? Could you use it as an ingredient in a milkshake, perhaps? Or maybe make a milkshake and mix it in so there's like pockets of pudding? I know you can make like cake with that, I think, where like you take a syringe, I've seen them before, and like inject like bubbles of pudding in a cake? Frulzy says, I don't think it would mix very well, and just sink to the bottom. Jack Walker says, oh, hang on, it scrolled without me. Jack Walker says, Dermo, I feel your pain. Same with jelly for me. Dermo says, yeah, gels and liquids don't mix well.
No, Pork Shorty has Vegeta hair.
Yeah.
Veal is the weird 4-year-old with a buzz cut in the face of a full-grown human man with massive ears.
Okay, that's what it was.
Boo.
So thank you then for clarification. I got it mixed up. I am so sorry, but to be fair, I am more familiar with just Beef the man, not Beef the family man. But thank you very much, Oak, for the 10 bits. Thank you. Derma says, oh my gosh, the TTS orange lines make it look like Takemi's blushing. Oh, because where it appears on the screen? Oh, I wish I could check that out because like I don't have that part on here because like I got the game covering up that. But cool. Fruzy says it does. Maybe it just gets nervous when Beef Longa is nearby. Derma says Takemi X Beef Longa. And Jack Walker says, yes, I'm definitely choosing your stream over Silk Song. I'm not just running away from spoilers. Never. Just joking. I am here because I like your stream. Well, thank you, Jack Walker. I would totally understand that way as well. I haven't ever played Silk Song or I haven't played Hollow Knight even, or let alone Silk Song. One of my nephews was like obsessed with Hollow Knight and has talked about it a lot. So I almost feel as if I'd played it at one point, but I've forgotten all the details of what he told to me. But I would like to play it at some point, probably off stream. And Krista with some copy paste then says, what's up, YouTube chat? Okay, so at least I'm caught up on YouTube chat. Let's play some more, huh? Where's Saray? I'm afraid there's no sign of him today either.
Oh.
That's over 24 hours since any of us have laid eyes on that adorable little tyrant.
Is he still talking things over with the people in charge?
He could have at least told us he was going to need more time. Oh, maybe that's why the recording was word for word. No, it wasn't word for word the same because he said 4th day. But maybe it was still recorded in advance. Maybe something bad has happened to him.
Where is he right now anyway? Ain't anyone seen him? Not me. Haven't seen him since the day before yesterday.
Maybe he's in one of the locked off classrooms.
He's probably fine. I mean, he looks the same as always in the morning and nighttime announcements.
I'm pretty sure those are recorded, Miss Amamiya. He always says the exact same thing in the exact same way.
Yeah, that makes sense. Ema! What are you eating? Ema, we can't find Saray. Ema, did you eat Saray? You eating Saray? Okay, here's my guess. I'm guessing that he's eating food instead of the stale bread because he and Kako have agreed to fight now. And because Saray had said he might have to talk to everybody individually, so that's probably what he's doing. He probably talked to the two of them and convinced them to fight, and he's going to do the same for all the other holdouts day by day.
Oh, it's Mont Blanc. At least that's what it said on the Ration-O-Matic when I ordered it.
I've never tried it before, but I'm pleasantly surprised. I never thought something that looked so much like a pale turd could taste so good.
Is that what Mont Blanc looks like? Hang on, I need to Google this. I have never had Mont Blanc either. I assumed, it sounds like a nice little French pastry. Hang on, I'm gonna Google this. Mont Blanc. Of course, it's showing a mountain. No, I don't want the mountain. I want the pastry. Don't show me all the mountain. Okay, here. Or the dessert. Mont Blanc dessert. Oh, it's because it's like got chocolate stuff swirled up like that. So it looks like a little turd emoji. Okay. It does look pretty good. As far as like pale turds go, it looks tasty. I mean, if I had to choose between a bunch of pale turds and that was one of them, that might be the lesser of turd evils.
Why are you eating something that fancy like it's no big deal? You're supposed to be on dry bread like the rest of us non-fighters.
But Saray's the one who came up with that rule. He can't enforce it if he's not here, so why not take advantage of his absence?
Oh, okay, so the two of them weren't convinced? Or maybe they were, but they don't want to admit it?
Right, there's nothing stopping us.
Well, I guess it's okay then, just while Saray's away, I mean. No one's gonna complain if I try it too, right? He'll probably be back soon, so this is our big chance.
Or maybe like by eating it, they're unknowingly signing a contract that they'll fight?
Get in line! I need something other than dry bread. Even warm toast with butter would be a luxury at this point.
Gaku and Tsubasa both scramble toward the machine, jostling each other aside in an attempt to get to the Ration-O-Matic first.
Maybe I could. No, I shouldn't. Not someone like me.
Oh man, if this was a killing game, we'd get full-on impaled the moment we violated school rules.
Whoever's running this is doing a poor job. I want thrills, chills, kills, not some kind of undisciplined free-for-all the moment the boss's back is turned.
Well, don't we have bombs in our bodies, right? But if we blow up, they'll just like, I mean, the drone will take a while to like scoop up all the parts, but then we'll be revived. Isn't it strange that Saray hasn't stopped in to stop him, though? It makes me wonder if he's even here anymore. You think he could have gone outside the academy? I doubt he'd go that far without telling us. If there was an enemy attack, we'd be left to a disadvantage without him.
The little poo-poo just does whatever he wants.
Slamming his hand on the table, Takemaru got to his feet and started yelling at the top of his voice.
Hey!
Oh, I thought it was going to be a voice.
Hey, you robo-jerk! You're out there somewhere, aren't ya? You gotta be watching on the surveillance cameras or something! Is this some kind of test? I'm getting sick of it, you hear me? Hurry up and say something already!
No. Well, seriously, what's his damage?
Maybe he really has left the school.
Yeah, I think we should go look for him. If we stick to the school, there's only so many places he could be. What's going on here? Where could Saray be? Why did he disappear all of a sudden? Why do I care that much? While some of the group remained behind to take full advantage of the Rationomatic, the rest left to search the school. After a while, we went back to our rooms. For free time? Okay, it's just random free times. I can't say Saray's well-being means a lot to me, but his disappearance has me worried all the same. What do I do now? Should I head out and look for him with the others? Free time! All right, let's save. Not particularly eventful, but I'm having fun because I get to hang out with all of you guys. Speaking of which, I'll read on the stream, in the chat. Let's see. Queen Katie says, oh, this must be the name fact. Queen Katie says, Takami's given name, and it is in kanji. I assume that's pronounced Takami. Contains the kanji taku, meaning clear the land or open up, and mi for ocean. His surname contains sumi, clear or lucid, and no for field. So it's like open up field and like ocean. Maybe it's how that he's outside of the Tokyo residential complex and he can see like nature now. Quigita says Ato's given name uses the kanji that, which means defense. And, oh, now I know that's Hito, meaning person or human. His surname is written with a kanji that meaning blue and one meaning moon or month. All in all, his name means something like defender of the blue moon. Darumi's given name means neglect or lazy, Daru, and beauty, me, while her surname, Amemiya, contains a kanji for candy, Ame, and palace, Mia. Quigita said there's been 3 name facts a day from Katie. Nice. I like it. Quigita said, we get persona stats? We do. It's just on a report card. I hope we don't encounter stuff where it's like, you don't have enough gym for that. Quigita said, BRB must nab Sprite. I crave my Sprite tea. I hope this never stops selling. Oh, they have Sprite tea? And Crystal with the unlurk. Welcome back, Crystal, from your lurk. Let me take a look over at the YouTube chat. Dermo says, I'll post a screenshot of it in the Discord. Awesome, Dermo! Frulzy says, yellow. Jack Walker says, okay, I do not know anything about this game, but I do not trust the light, round, innocent boy. Shoma gonna be the end villain, mark my words, the maniac girl, just fake bait. I still think it might be, I'm still suspecting our childhood friend that we met at the beginning and we saved her life and we haven't seen her since. I think she either is a mastermind or working with the mastermind. Little boy might be. But you gotta be careful, Jack Walker. Whenever I suspect a young child of ill deeds, chat gets on my case. In Your Turn to Die, I still suspect Geen, a canonically autistic young boy, might be the traitor to the group. Jack Walker says, okay, really need to go now. Bye, Logan. Bye, chat. Bye, Twitch chat. Good night to everyone. Good night, Jack Walker. Thanks so much for being here, for hanging out with us. Have a good rest of your night. Frulzy says, bye-bye. And Dermo says, night. All right. See what we're doing now. We got free time. Is there a way when I look at the map to like change? Oh, I can. These buttons. Okay. So who has green sparkles? Who got green? Okay, Darumi again. We already greened her sparkles, but we can try again. First of all, let's just try going to another room and see if anybody has anything different to say. Oh, any of these have green sparkles? No, let's head over there. Say hi to at least one or two of them, and see if they have anything new to say. Otherwise, it's another Darumi hangout. Oh, hey, how you doing, Ato? Hey, no luck. I can't find Saray anywhere. Oh, that's right. They might have things to say about looking for Saray, so we do have to check everybody. Just in case anybody has something interesting. But we're gonna fast travel most of it, except for when they're in hallways like this, because that just kind of sucks. Just gotta run. Just gotta run. Run. Hey. All right, gotta run. Gotta run. Oh, hey. Oh, you got cut in half, bro. Hey. Okay. Wait, where is she? Oh, there she is. Kako.
I wonder why Saray disappeared.
Oh, I'm so glad I found you. So glad. That was so important. It was so important. Okay, let's go see Shoma. Whomst Jack Walker suspects, and very understandably so. He seems too innocent and sweet.
Saray must have left because he could not longer stand to be in the same space as a putrid garbage dump like me.
I mean, maybe. I'm not gonna correct you on that. And then, yeah, we're gonna do another Darumi hangout. You guys are getting... It's like as soon as Nora's gone, we're just hanging out with her tons. Why did Saray suddenly disappear? What if the enemy attacks while he's gone?
Hey, he's eating food. I was finally able to have a decent meal for once now that Saray has disappeared.
What about you? Tsubasa, is she still in here eating, not even looking? Saray, where are you? Oh, that's it. She actually is kind of looking. I don't know why. I'm sure there's nothing important any of them are saying, but maybe one of them will accidentally hint at something. Yo, you decided you want to tear things up outside? No! I don't know why I'm so against it. What, you're not going today? Well, whatever. Let me know if you change your mind. So if he's here, even if he doesn't have a sparkle, he just wants to go outside. All right. Let's hang out with Darumi. Again, I suppose. Takumi, come play a game with me. All right, let's play. I really love old school aero game. I didn't know she was inviting us to play an adult game. It's gotta be awkward enough just to play one of those types of games yourself, but to play it with a friend? Aero game from the old days are more like supernatural objects than games. The madness of the creator, the uninterrupted total pathos, the absolute goodie bag of fetishes under the guise of a game. Playing games like that makes something burn inside my chest. They make my soul shriek with excitement like, yeah! Darumi! Anyway, that's why you have to play one of my favorites. He'll totally love it, okay? We can't play a game like that. We're supposed to be in school. Shut up and stop acting like a teacher's pet. Show me your soul! After that, I was captured by Darumi and forced to play an erotic game. Creativity went up by 6! But I did not level it up. Free time! All right, let's save again. I'm gonna stagger these 2 slots, just in case I'm making a mistake by not going outside. I mean, should we go exploring? Let's see if anybody if we got no sparkles. Oh wait, no, he has a sparkle that time. Wait, is that everybody? Oh no, we got 3 people here. Neither of them got sparkle. Oh, somebody here has a Darumi again. I think we'll go hang out with Takemaru again. Maybe we're only able to hang out with like people who have joined the fighting force. Oh, we got a pin message on Twitch written by Crystal. Pinned by Crystal. Says, Logan, she literally loves misery porn. Oh, wow. I'm surprised that Twitch didn't censor that. Said, what did you expect from her? But that's like different though. This was just that without the misery. That's why I was so confused. But yeah, okay, let's hang out with Takemaru. And so yeah, next time maybe during our first daytime hangout, we'll explore and see what that game mechanic's like. Because we're the 2.5 hour mark.
This ain't too bad.
Hey, Takumi, doesn't the design of this hallway kick butt? Oh yeah, that's right. For our hangout, we're just gonna admire hallways. Kick butt? Does it? Really? This design? It's shiny! And blinged out, and the art is sick. It's right up my alley, man. Whoever came up with this crap was a real man of taste, that's for sure. I hope my house is full of gold and totally awesome stuff like this hallway. It looks like a bad joke to me, but well, to each his own. Endurance and mobility up by 3. Ding dong, bing bong. We're just burning through the days. At this rate, we'll be finished with this playthrough in no time.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up like you will.
Okay, same as before. Another day's come to an end without any sign of Suray. What happens to his promise to tell us the truth now? Is this his way of getting out of it? And isn't he supposed to be our commanding officer or whatever? Is it okay for him to leave us here unsupervised? It doesn't add up. Did something go wrong? But what could have happened? Wasn't Suray in control of everything here? He's the last person I'd expect to go missing. None of this makes any sense. I continued to struggle with that vague sense of unease right up until my 4th day at Last Defense Academy drew to a close. And I guess I'll read some more in the chat. Christopher the Unlurk saying, "Don't worry, Logan. You'll see Demon Girl more often." It's so because have you read the manga? I hope she comes back. I hope so. Rise and shine.
Get ready for your 5th day of
And the way it
active
pauses
service
before the
here at
number.
Last Defense Academy.
It sounds like it's stitched together. It could be inserted in.
Prepare to spend another day and
Yep.
be ready to give your lives to
Same stuff. Oh, and there's Oak's Beef Longa TTS from earlier. See, and then Oak says, I have that same visceral reaction to bananas. Just like any kind of banana, because I feel like if bananas are overripe and squishy, that could be a thing. But what if they're like slightly greenish and still like firm? Oak says, his family is delightful. I need to play Hollow Knight, but I don't want to right now. Quicken said, captions, did you eat Sauray? Garlic says, I'm going to eat Suray's secret ending, guys. Trust me. Wouldn't that be a great ending if we just ate the guy. Quicketa said, yep, there's Sprite Tea. It's shockingly better than normal Sprite in my opinion. And Adcoat, we already greened her sparkles, but we can try again. Oh, and hang on! Frulzy with a clip! For those who are lurking or who don't know the deal, I'm just excited because we've had a lot of quotes, but not a lot of clips. Mont Blanc. Oh, hang on. For those who, who are lurking or don't know the deal, whenever someone posts a clip into the chat, we loaded up our clip viewer to watch together. I got to relaunch our clip viewer here, because I took it down earlier when we were lagging. I don't think YouTube clips tell us how far behind we are. Oh, no, it is 12 minutes ago. Oh, that's not bad at all. So let's check this out, simply titled Clip. Mont Blanc Dessert. Oh, it's because it's like got chocolate stuff swirled up like that. So it looks like a little turd emoji. Okay. It does look pretty good. As far as like pale turds go, it looks tasty. I mean, if I had to choose between a bunch of pale turds and that was one of them, that might be the lesser of turd evils. Mont Blanc I love Gaku's aghast reaction at the end of that. Thank you very much for the clip and for the well-edited timing on that ending. Thank you. Quicketa said we currently have the clip viewer down to help with the lag. Oh yeah, so let me know if the lag gets back again. I'll take it away. I did relaunch it. I hope that's okay. Is it lagging? Garlic said, got a dip. This was a lot of fun, though. Bye, Garlic. Thanks so much for being here. Crystal says, night, Garlic, with some hearts. And Oak says, I am no longer in debt, so I got to order a bunch of new music things. I'm excited. I'm 1 month away from being out of debt. I am 1 month away. I was looking the other day at the computer components I need for upgrade, and I was once again tempted. It's like, if I went, it would be like another several $100s more if I just got a whole new computer. But I was like, if I'm out of debt, if my car's paid off, maybe I could do financing for that. And so instead of a car loan payment every month, I'm doing a computer loan payment for a few months. But then also the nightmare of like transferring everything over and installing everything. But I don't know. I don't know which would be better. I mean, it might be nice just to have my old computer there, like with everything still as it is in case something goes wrong, but I don't know. With the morning announcement still ringing in my ears, I forced myself to get out of bed. I'd better make my way to the cafeteria. Maybe today Suray will finally be back. Oh! He is coming back, isn't he? Alright, let's save. And yeah, save there. And let's head outside. Let's see, Crystal says, oh, that was pinned earlier, and Oak says, Darumi, consent is important. Not to her, apparently. Not to her. Okay, so everyone's in the cafeteria. Yeah, well, I've run around the school enough. We can just fast travel everywhere now. And, oh, Crystal says, laughing, Oak with the timestamp, 2:30? 2:30? Oak, it's 2:05:07 right now. How is that timestamp 2:30? Huh?
Honestly, it might be better to get a new computer. You can get something really good for under $1,000 and around $1,200 to $1,300 if you get a rebuild. Bahubi.
Bahubi. I know, I'm debating. It would be a lot of money, because what I really wanted to do is that now that my car payment is done, or will be done as of next month, I kind of wanted to take the next few months, the money that I would have put toward paying a car, to put it toward being able to go to a convention again next year, because it's been so long and I want to go to one. So I got to decide which is more important, like travel and seeing things, spending time with friends, or having not just an upgrade, but a full new computer, because it would be like about that amount of money. So I don't know, but thank you for the 10 bits. Oak. I just need to decide on my own, apparently. When I got to the cafeteria, I found the same lineup as the day before, every other member of the team, but no Siree.
All right, I'm getting really mad now. There's no way this is how it was supposed to go, right?
Did something go wrong somehow? You mean with Siree? Who'd even think of messing with him?
Has nobody been looking for him? Oh, a poll has appeared on Twitch. Hang on, we got to see what this poll is. Who is your favorite Beef Longa extended universe character? Shortonga, son, Pork Shorta, wife, Giganta, mom, Jovaltine cat, or Amanda On, the daughter. Well, because, yeah, she's from Dream Dice. I'm going to vote Jovaltine, the cat, because I really love that name. It's great. Has nobody been looking for him?
I took a look around the school yesterday, but I didn't see him anywhere. My eyesight is just as pathetic as my work ethic, though. Why did I say school? Work ethic, though. So it's possible I overlooked something.
I also searched the school grounds, even the outside, by the wall of fire, but I didn't find anything.
My money is still on him being in one of the rooms we can't get into. But why has he locked himself away for so long? That's super weird.
Is it possible he just ran away?
Ran away from what?
His responsibilities, maybe. And it'd be pretty awkward for him to have come back and tell us he wasn't given permission to reveal the truth.
For real, what a creep! Chill, dude. He was doing this to get the rest of you to fight, remember? He wouldn't drop it that easily.
I was just putting the possibility out there. You don't need to treat it as a genuine theory.
I just realized something here. And this might lend itself to my mini theory I came up with earlier that we're all like mirror image clones. Like notice like the letters on his shirt. Capitals of H, B, D, and D, those are all letters that if flipped like that would look the same. Like flipped vertically, although it'd be horizontal because they're on their side. They'd look the same. So maybe it's like that to kind of as a hint. Maybe it's a hint, maybe it's probably not. Yeah, but what if something has happened to Siree and he's not coming back? What's our best course of action then?
A best course of action?
With Siree gone, there's no one left to enforce his rules. So maybe this is a chance to escape the school and go home. Huh? I know we still have the wall of fire to contend with, so the rest of us may have to use a hemo animo after all. If we have to use that power anyway, I'd rather do it for something like this instead of being a pawn in Siree's war.
But it's all ruins and stuff outside the wall, right? There are a bunch of invaders out there too. And we have no idea how to get to the Tokyo residential complex from here.
That could be our first order of business once we're out there. We'll figure it out as we go along.
As we go along?
I don't think that's a good idea. Once we leave the school, we won't be able to be revived anymore. I'm well aware of the danger, but it's a risk I'm willing to take if it means going home. Oh, and the poll is done, and Jovaltine the cat has won with 31% of the vote, Oak contributing 18 channel points. Second place was Shortonga and Pork Shorta with 25% each. And I should read some chat. I feel like I'm almost caught up. Oak said that was a lie, but Logan said the 2.5 hour mark, so it must be true. Oh, when did I say 2.5? I'm sorry. Timestamp, Logan's been live for 2 hours and 47 seconds. Oh, I'm exactly 9 minutes behind then. That's not bad at all. Let's see, over on YouTube, let me scroll up just a little bit there. Frulzy says, also, Dermo, would you want me to keep posting your YouTube clips in the Twitch chat? Dermo said, if you could, thank you so much. Frulzy said, no problem. I appreciate that. It's like teamwork. Crystal with some emotes. Dermo says, in a group in public early morning, the way eroge were meant to be experienced clearly. Frulzy says, well, can't knock it till you try it, I guess. Derma says, it sounds like the actions of someone going through a crisis. I intentionally left Gaku's reaction in. Frulzy, well, I appreciate that. That was well edited. Frulzy says, a nice touch. Derma says, HBDD, happy birthday day. Happy birthday day. Happy birthday, dude. Happy birthday, dingling. Something like that. Frulzy says, also, the letters on Ato's jacket were swapped to the side. It was on when his sprite changed expression. Oh, was it? I need to pay more attention to that. And that might just be the game being kind of cheap and just like using mirror image sprites when you're facing different directions. And maybe that's all it was, why it was like that. I feel like if my mirror theory is correct, they wouldn't be that cavalier about stuff swapping like that. But it's just a mini theory. I will check the VOD of the first stream to see what Protagonist's hair looked like, the direction of its swoopage. But okay, I'm well aware of the danger, but it's a risk I'm willing to take if it means going home. Isn't that how we all feel? Or would you rather stay locked up here forever? You know everything Saray said was probably a lie. There's no way he just let us go after the 100 days are up.
Yeah, you got a point.
Hey.
Then let's get out of here together. Oh, I think you're right. Yeah, wasn't it on the other side of his zipper before? I think. I'll try to pay more attention now. If we have to risk our lives for something, let's do it for freedom. Risk our lives for freedom? Risk implies a chance of success. What you're suggesting is more like suicide. There's no way we can find our way home just by wandering aimlessly out in the wilderness. Can you really say that for sure? We won't know if we never try. I'd like to hear what everyone else thinks, especially those of you who've refused to fight so far.
Huh? You mean us? Why?
You won't fight because you're afraid, isn't that right? Does leaving and fighting finding your own way back sound like a better option? I won't stop you if that's what you really want. Well, the thing is... Yeah, because her reason is she vomits, yeah? I want to get back to the complex as much as anyone, but, well, who knows what's beyond all those ruined towns out there?
Without a map or a plan or anything, we might end up even further from home. It's too big of a risk. Don't forget about all the invaders. A cowardly weakling like me wouldn't last 5 minutes out there.
My stance hasn't changed. Any plan that puts my dear sister in danger is completely out of the question. You'll have to count us out.
Hi.
You guys! Cowards to the core, huh? Too scared to fight, too scared to run. But why do I get the feeling you already knew they'd say that when you asked them? At any rate, it seems we've reached a consensus. Nobody wants to leave the school with you, Ato. Of course, you're still welcome to escape on your own. I wonder how long it will take for the invaders to find you. Or maybe you'll die of starvation before then. All right, you've made your point. Ato's voice was hoarse, as if he were choking on his own regrets, and as if he was equine. He turned to leave. Where are you going? I'm sorry, I'd like to be alone for a while. It seems I failed to understand how everyone feels. Social relationships can be tricky. Boop, boop, boop. Eyes downcast, his face pale, Ato staggered uncertainly out of the cafeteria. Is he going to be okay? No one really felt like discussing things further after that. Eventually, we decided to just go back to our rooms. Okay, so I think we should try and do some combat. I guess we've had 2 hours of just hangouts that have been like 5 seconds each. This is so weird. Where could Saray have gone? Did he really run away like Ema said? I find that hard to imagine. I guess there's nothing we can do except wait until something new happens. Now then, what should I do today? Free time! I'm trying to remember, was Danganronpa like this with so much free time? And, yeah, let's check it out. I'm gonna guess Darumi's gonna be the only one able to hang out again. So we can go to the entrance hall and go outside, or, yep, hang out with Darumi. I mean, let's see if anybody has something new to say, like if we see Shoma, because we're not, like, looking for Sirei anymore. But I guess we'll go out, because I know that you guys probably don't want to hang out with Crazy Girl anymore. So what's going to happen to us now? Okay, same as before. Yeah, let's do that. Let's head outside. Entrance hall. Let's try this. See if we can wrap up a mission in 45 minutes. You decided you wanted to tear things up outside? Okay, sure. Sure. Unfortunately, we can't take Ima to get him killed. Oh, they all say things. Let's head out now. Let's go, hurry up. Sigh, okay. I feel sick. Herc, not now. Please ignore me. Sorry. Rain check. No way. Okay, so we obviously want to take everybody. I mean, I think if we get anybody killed, we could just reload our save. Yeah. So yeah, head out. Set out on an exploration mission. Yes.
Move out.
I wonder what this is gonna be like. Is it just gonna be all like hexagonal grid combat type of stuff? That is a fire extinguisher, by the way, if you're wondering what the white spurting was. Oh, it's like a board game. So this is the outside world. So many tiny squares with symbols on them. It's just as Sirei said. There's nothing but ruins out here. All I can see is city wreckage and debris. I guess he wasn't lying about not being able to return to the TRC. What can we even do out here? Hey man, turn that frown upside down. We're already out here, so we might as well try looking for something we can use. Exploration basics. Exploring will allow you to collect BP and materials. Select a step card from your hand and move the corresponding number of spaces. There are several types of spaces. Material spaces will allow you to obtain the material shown in the icon. Battle spaces will start a battle. Question mark spaces will cause different events to occur. Wait, so what do the battles look like? Battles look like a little demon thing, okay. Oh, the materials are plants, textiles, well, what's that, the next one? And then metals, huh?
Hello Logan Robo, it's me Will Smith speaking through the voice of a robot girl. I've come to ask for the rights to your character, Beeflonga, so that I can make a movie casting Timothy Chalamet as Beeflonga and Jack Black as Veal Shortonga. I'm Will Smith.
Okay, thank goodness. Will Smith, first of all, it's an honor to meet you, sir. I was worried that at some point in the past I had made an alopecia joke and you were gonna slap me in the face. But thank you for the 10 bits. And I'm sure we can work something out, Will Smith. I think, okay, chat, I gotta offer like a big, or ask for a lot of money, right? I'll give you the rights for $25. How about that, Mr. Will Smith? But thank you very much for the 10 bits. Oh, I see the Crystal has posted some raid suggestions in the chat. Hang on, I gotta copy these over. Is that why, had I said 2.5 hours? Or was that because that Oak said 2.5 hour earlier? But thank you very much, Crystal. I will copy these down here. And the Crystal says, also, yes, Logan, I've read the manhwa. Oh, that's right. Solo Leveling's a manhwa, not a manga. Is the difference that manhwa is like Korean, right? She'll come back. She always does. Oh, she's like Will Afton. That's nice. I don't know. Like sometimes with stuff like that, I could see her as like a character that was just a one-off to go like, yeah, the ladies love him. Crystal says, I'm reading the sequel of Solo Leveling 2. She is on there too. There's a sequel? Please tell me the sequel is called Duo Leveling. And then like the next one will be Trio Leveling, huh?
Okay, listen, I'm really tempted to send you $25 in bits right now, but I just got out of debt, so I probably shouldn't, but just know that Tim's seriously considering it.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Oak, for the 10 bits, but that was an offer to Mr. Will Smith. Okay? For a friend, it would probably just be like, hey, just use it, but give me credit, really. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Oak. I appreciate that. And for the thought of giving me $25, because that would buy like a transformer right there. But thank you. Okay, so yeah, those are the icons. The color of the space implies the amount of risk and reward. So I guess purple means most risk, Yellow means medium, and then green or teal or whatever is little risk. There are other spaces with their own unique effects, so try to land on anything that catches your eye. So which direction do I go? Search start! Okay, so this just gives me items no matter... Okay, so I get to choose which direction I go. Okay, triangle lets me view the area. Is there like a goal that we're trying to get to? Oh, there's fire there. And there's fire spaces. Oh, they have level numbers on them, so we probably need to like level ourselves up. So we want to go somewhere where there's like lots of... I don't know what the materials are for. Okay, that's a dangerous area. It looks like the best area, although it's sparser on the number of things, would be to go left and then down. Because there's a lot of low danger stuff for a while. Whereas if we go straight left, there's a lot of danger. Well, I guess if we go up and around, oh, but then we'd have to like get through 2 possible enemy encounters. Yeah, let's go left and down. So we want to go, we'll do 2 because it's the same icon both ways. Let's go 2. And there we are. You find a first aid kit. The box is old and beaten up. The gauze and other supplies still look usable though. Use them. No, I don't have any ones. Take them as materials. All the gauzes are completely filthy. They can't be used as crafting material. Nothing. Oh, boo! Boo earns. Boo earns. Let's do 1 and just go downward. You find lots of clovers growing on the ground. Maybe you can find a lucky 4-leaf clover. Pick regular, look for a 4-leaf. You know, yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. 4-leaf clover. You couldn't find one. Party took damage. But I got a clover. How do I get damage looking for a 4-leaf clover? Ow. Your party's HP reaches 0 while exploring. Your exploration will end and you'll lose half your items. When things look dicey, retreat by choosing end exploration from the checkpoint menu. Oh, there's a checkpoint menu? Okay.
I'll take this.
Got an item. Materials and items. Any items you get will be converted to materials when the exploration is over. Additionally, you can only carry 9 items. Once your item slots are full, head back by selecting end exploration from the menu or a checkpoint. Okay. 2 or 3. Well, we want to go 3, so we'll pass by the enemy, right? There we are. And what, 2? Get some nuts and bolts and things. You see an old grand piano abandoned by the roadside. A strange noise is coming from it. How could that be? There's no one playing it. Look inside. That's got to be where the ghost is. Yeah, maybe we'll see some rats. There was a cassette player inside the piano. This was where the sound was coming from. Got radio cassette player. And nobody got hurt. So we got 2 of 9 items. 3 will overshoot, so let's just go 1. And we'll go 1 again. Boop. You find plants growing outside an empty house. Some of them might be useful. Pick the pretty pink flowers. I have a feeling they're going to be poisonous. So let's take the large pumpkin. Damage 3! As you struggle to cut through the pumpkin vines, a stray dog darted out of the house. You drove it back, but Takumi was bitten in the process. I didn't think picking pumpkins would be so dangerous. Wait, why is that textile? Oh, because textiles are dangerous, apparently. We probably want to go this way. Ooh, what are those sparkly things for? They could be dangerous, but I want to know what they are. So yeah, we'll go 3 spaces downward. When you arrive at a new checkpoint, you'll be able to select it as a starting point in future explorations. Additionally, you'll be able to move between checkpoints if you see locked checkpoints on your map. Take the initiative to reach them. Okay, so that's landing directly on them. Continue exploration. Yeah. Let's go to our left. You see shards of glass on the ground. You might be able to use them for something. Look for an intact piece of glass. Just grab whatever. Look for an intact piece of glass. I feel like grabbing whatever, we're going to cut ourselves up. No! While searching for intact glass, Takemura slipped, fell, and was injured. Got broken glass.
This looks good.
Got broken glass. I'm so bad at this. I am, wait, why is 4 and 3 both going the same? I'm guessing I can't, like, use the same card to turn. You find lots of abandoned home appliances. You might be able to dismantle them for parts. Dismantle a washing machine, refrigerator, dismantle a computer, technology 30 or more. I feel like washing machines easier, maybe. The washing machine had a half-broken motor. It seemed to still work. It might be usable as crafting material. Barely working motor!
Might as well take it.
Yay! Let's go 4. Yeah, let's go 4. And this way. You feel a sudden strong gust of wind. A piece of trash is flying right toward you. Grab the trash! You were able to catch the flying trash. It was a tattered piece of cloth, possibly usable as crafting material. This is interesting. This is probably boring to watch, but I'm getting stuff.
I'll take this.
You got tattered cloth scrap. Okay, that's slightly dangerous, but I want to know what it is. This is probably going to be a mistake, but let's step on it. Let's step on it. It's medium danger. You see a bear. A bear covered in blood? Staggering through a field that doesn't have long to live. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. That is probably not his blood. Leave it alone. You didn't have time to get involved with the bear, so you ignored it and moved on. So that's just a random thing. Okay. Oh, crap. Everything's dangerous. Everything's dangerous. And I can't move. And I have to keep moving that direction? Oh, crap. Okay. Okay, 3. You find some ruins of an old home appliance store. Some of them might still work. Turn on a TV. It's probably going to attract the bear, huh? Use the washing machine. Open a refrigerator. Open the refrigerator. Maybe there's food. Oh, we recovered. You found cold drinks in the refrigerator, and just when you were getting thirsty, you decided to take a short break. Look at that. That was happy and helpful. Okay, where else do we want to go? Where's the next checkpoint? I mean, if we go straight up ahead for a while, there's only a couple of monster points. Okay, there's a checkpoint way up there. So let's keep going. Where's the checkpoint menu? Oh, menu is this? Oh, so I can end exploration at any time. So yeah, let's keep going. We want to go. Maybe should I be trying to fight monsters? It's low risk, and we did just get healed. Maybe it'd be good. Maybe we'll win some stuff. Maybe we'll level up. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's kill some things. Monster encounter! Enemy appeared! What's the worst that can happen?
Battle start.
Annihilate all enemies, lose condition, all allies annihilated. And remember, if one of us dies, we die for real. This is how it works. Okay, so we probably want to do, let's do our motorcycle bro first, because he...
Rev it up!
Out of my way, he has... Okay, that'll survive that. Well, if only we could get there. Let's go up here. We'll be able to kill those two and do at least a little bit of damage to UFO. UFO, is he strong, though? His attack is 3. Maybe I should stay out of his range and just kill those two. You know, let's cancel that out. Let's see if... How far are you able to go?
Then, to business.
To defeat the Huns. We should probably kill that thing with her. Let's do that. Kill that thing.
Out of my way.
And that completely eliminated it. Nice. Okay, let's have you do homicide. And okay. We'll do that, and that'll. Hang on. I'm just trying to remember our patterns. That'll take out all 3 of those guys, but can we take out... Oh, turn it. I want you to turn. Turn, buddy. Turn. There we go. Take out all those 3. But then... Sorry, I'm just having to think here. Her homicide won't be as useful, though. Ah, well, let's just do it. Throw caution in the wind. I just want to kill things. We're so strong. Look how strong we are. And...
Let's give it to him.
Now, you're going to go out of my way, everybody. And go up here and attack these two. The UFO's going to survive a bit, but that's okay. And finally...
Here we
homicide. If you... Let's have you head over here. You're going to get a little bit closer to being able to... We won't be able to get the UFO. Oh, no. Look that way. There we are. We're getting there. And, which is the end our turn. End your turn, yes. And I should read some more in the chat, though. Oh, what's that doing? Whoa, it knocked me into him? I didn't know it could do that.
All right.
Okay.
Let's get started.
Cranial. Okay, she can't get close enough to that thing. So let's see. If the three of us attack that, we should be able to finish it off. So let's have you just do out of my way, onto that thing. And then you can do long distance homicide onto that thing. And then that killed it completely. Dead already, huh? And it's probably better to have Protag do it in order to keep leveling him up. Wait. Oh yeah, side slash, and just back up right there, and attack. There, we did it! Let's see, Crystal says, I'm reading the sequel. I read that. It said, okay, time to do a poll. And Oak said, rip Beef's mom. She's not dead. She's just unpopular. Well, she's already married to someone else. I'm not going to pay attention to a woman who's already taken. Got an item, sticky tree sap. So how many we got? We got 3. We can get 6 total, yeah? So let's roll 2. And we want to go up this way. You find plants growing outside empty house. Some of them might be useful. Okay, pumpkin hurt us last time, so pick the pretty flowers. You gingerly reach out a hand, and you safely pluck the flower. Got small flower.
We did it.
Yay. Okay, we can go 1 or 6. Okay, 6 will land us on a bad guy up there. We don't want that. So let's just do 1, and we're going to go up there. 6 will get us past, but this will get us textiles. So let's do that. 1, 2. You feel a sudden strong gust of wind, a piece of trash. Grab the trash! Tattered cloth, scrap, same as before.
Might as well take it.
And let's do 6. And that's middling danger, but it's not an enemy thing, so let's try that. Yeah. Oh, and we can go 1 further. Hey, you see several mannequins. Oh crap, mannequins in the display window. Their outfits look pretty stylish. Maybe you should take one. Take the sporty clothing, take the swanky suit, take the lace outfit. The suit will probably take too long to take off, so let's take the sporty clothing. You suddenly feel refreshed. You found yourself motivated to gather more crafting materials. Chance plus 50% and got polyester. Well, great that the chance is up 50. Because I think are we at 9 now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so we're actually done. But we're almost to a checkpoint. So see if we can land on the checkpoint, and then we'll get out of here. Your path is blocked by thick clumps of bamboo grass. Cut the grass. Got bamboo. Oh, but it's too many. That's too many things. That's too many things. Wait, does this tell how useful things are? I just think just leave the bamboo. Yeah. Throw away the bamboo. Yeah, I don't need no bamboo. And let's do 2 onto the check mark, and then we'll end right there. End exploration. All right, was that the exciting? Is that what Fire Emblem is? What we just did here? I think that was Fire Emblem. Probably. Okay, so we got some stuff. Oh, the 50% was, I think, the total. Oh, achievement unlocked. Welcome back. Returned from an exploration. Oak says another reason to get a new computer is just because ideally you wouldn't be upgrading an HP Omen pre-built forever. It's hard checking for compatibility with that because they make the case specifically for that pre-built. Is that why? Does that mean all HP Omens are bad? Crystal says, ooh, because what if I got a new one? Oak, that was another just HP Omen, just another fancy one. Phew, we finally made it back. It's already pretty dark. Exploring really does eat up the day. Oh, so that's why exploring was only in the morning, because that takes up 2 free times. It's probably better to leave in the morning whenever we go exploring, and we should be prepared to spend the whole day out. Today was pretty fun. Let me know the next time you go out, all right? Exploring. You can explore outside the school using the fire extinguishers in the entrance hall. You can only go exploring in the morning, as it will take up the entire day. You'll be able to obtain more, what is BP? Battle points? And materials as you explore. For more details, check the manual at the entrance hall. Yay. Again, we're just zipping through the days here.
At ease, soldiers.
Okay, same
you
as
never
before.
know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can.
Wait, is that the same dialogue as before? The transcript? Time to hit the hay. You never know. Yeah, he didn't say anything about it being the 5th or 6th, or the 6th day, right?
Well then, good night.
That was different, right? Or maybe he says the number of the day in the morning. I can't remember. Another day without Sirei. It's like he's completely dropped off the face of the earth. What if he's really not coming back? What's going to happen to us then? Or was this always his plan? Was he lying to us the whole day? Yeah, I think it was the morning when he says the number.
That's right, just a svelte 2,400 hours, and you're done. If you manage to defend the school for that long, that is. Sorry if I sound like a broken record, but this war will decide the fate of humanity itself. Abstaining is not an option. While this school stands, there's still every chance of a bright future, but if the school falls, so does mankind. The invaders will massacre every last one of you, and then they'll move on to your loved ones.
All that stuff about protecting humanity, about going home after 100 days.
Like, and it is suspicious because, like, why would you know exactly 100 days? Unless it's like it takes that long for them to assemble something that'll wipe out all the invaders. It's like, why would you assume that after that time they would just stop attacking? Was any of that true? Once I started thinking like that, I couldn't stop. I asked myself the same questions over and over again. What was true and what was a lie? What should I believe? What should I do from here on? What will give me the best chance of getting home safe? Those questions continued to bounce around inside my head until I finally fell into a light, fitful sleep. Okay, it's a flashback, so I'll be able to see which direction his hair swoops when he appears. Karua was always getting lost when we were kids. The moment you took your eyes off her, she'd wander off somewhere. It didn't matter how many other people were around or how familiar the place was. All it took was a few seconds, and she'd be gone. That's just the kind of girl she was.
Oh, so this is where you were.
I think that's the direction our hair swoops, so maybe, I guess my theory was wrong. Also, I gotta pay attention to her eye color to see if she has the same eye color as Ato. Oh, so this is where you were.
Taki!
Your mom asked me to come find you. She said you disappeared after the last alarm went off. You're always doing that. It's like you've got a talent for getting lost.
She's the ultimate getting lost goyle.
Sorry.
It didn't take me long to accept Karuya's vanishing acts as a part of who she was. She'd disappear so completely. Part of me wondered if she'd somehow strayed into a different world from the one we knew. So again, this might have something to do with the whole cloning thing I was talking about before. Then, just as suddenly, she'd be back. She drifted in and out of sight like a ghost.
How did you know I was here, Taki?
Just a feeling, I guess.
I could smell you.
A feeling?
Yeah! You might be really good at getting lost, but I'm even better at finding you again.
That's sweet.
So when you get lost, don't be scared. I'll always come find you again.
I mean, unless I'm trapped in a supernatural school for 100 days.
It's no problem for Takumi Samino, expert finder.
Aww.
That's so corny.
Well, expert or not, I still wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you, so try not to wander off too much, okay?
Okay. Thanks, Taki.
No problem. Come on, let's go home.
Aw, holding hands. I'm just little kids, but still, that's sweet. Loading, saving, day 6. What? It was like day 2 when we started this stream. We're almost a week into the game now.
Up and at 'em, troops!
Yep.
Get ready for your 6th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Like, okay, the intonation of those words were different, though. Last time he had a big pause before he said academy.
Prepare to spend another day
Enduring the unendurable.
Be ready
Yeah.
to give your lives to protect.
There we go. Oh, and we got a clip in the chat. Hang on, we got a clip. Frulzy has posted another clip. We got to load this up to our clip viewers so we can watch this one together and see what this one is. Give me just a moment here, Frulzy. This clip, because it's a YouTube clip. Oh, and Frulzy says, with the clip here's a clip of your letters being mirrored between. I just realized something here. Hang on. And this might lend itself to my mini theory I came up with earlier. Yeah, see, it's on the left side of his zipper. Clones. Like notice like the letters on his shirt.
It's on the left side of the zipper.
H, B, D, and D, those are all letters that if flipped like that. Yeah, let's see if it flips at the end of that. Would look the same, like flip. What's our best course of action? Oh, see, look at that. You're right, it flipped. Left side, right side of the zipper. What's our best course of action? That's probably just a mistake with the game here. but I wanna believe that I caught on to something really sneaky. I gotta read some more in the YouTube chat as well. Let's take a look over there. Let's see. Oh, Skelety is here with an emote. How you doing, Skelety? I hope you haven't left. I didn't notice you come in. It's been a little while since I've checked the chat. How are you doing, Skelety? Frulzy says, if I knew what to use it for, I'd purchase beef longer rights for $25. Derma says, at least you're not talking to Will in August. He hates August. Okay, that's got to be a reference to something, right? What is that a reference to? Is that just like a real fun fact about him? Derma says, I said this last stream, but Takumi's line attack is busted. His base damage can deal 2 times 5 damage, and you can augment it in a few ways. You can also avoid counterattacks if done correctly. Oh, that's right, because if you're not like directly in front of someone. That is smart. Derma says, confusingly, the chance stats aren't a probability, but a multiplier at the end. Oh, well, we multiplied up. Can it also multiply negatively or something like that? Frulzy says, I don't think YouTube clips display the title for the clips. Sadly, no. And Derma says, or he's wearing a coat with a 2-way folding zipper. And it just kind of flops, maybe either way, like it's sticking out and flops around. Let's see, over on Twitch, Crystal says, yeah, laughing, says it's called Solo Leveling Ragnarok. Oh, I would have just assumed that's like a new season or something. Said, but the story follows his son now. Oh, so you find out who he ended up with? Don't spoil it, don't tell me though. Oak says, Will Smith told me he's planning on casting Marie Callender as Chicken Giant Giganta and Meryl Streep as Pork Shorta. Is Marie Callender a real person? I mean, it's like a restaurant and food chain. I mean, I guess Colonel Sanders was once a real person. Oak says that was an accident writing Giant Giganta, but I guess that means her middle name is canonically Giant. Now, it is. You got to accept it. You got to yes and. Crystal says, boo. Ah! Said took damage from looking for a 4-leaf clover is insane. Queekett said poisonous clover. Simple. Oak says, oh, new One Piece chapter dropped. I need to read it after stream. Well, thank you for at least waiting until after. Oak. Queekett said, imagine I get my first death counter from this. Crystal says, bruh. Imagine. Wouldn't it be like death by clover picking? Crystal says Logan is bad at this, but at the same time, the choices are trash. Queekett said, okay, this is Logan Robo, the board game. Oak says, I'm low-key very confused by the actual gameplay of this game, but I get the story at least. Crystal says, oh, and Oak says, I'm about a month late to realizing this, but I've been here for over a year. I am now a 1-year longer watcher. Happy 1-year anniversary, Oak. Crystal says, this low-key gambling. Oh, and the end of chat is in sight. I should maybe like reduce slow mode. What is slow mode at right now? Oh, it's only 5 seconds. Okay, so that's fine. Let me have a sip of water and we'll get back to the game. I mean, I kind of want something to happen. I want a nice cliffhanger to end this stream because we're like only 20 minutes away from the 3-hour mark right now. Another dream about me and Karuya. Oh, did I read it before? Oh yeah, just a ... That's been happening a lot lately, but what can I say? Like I mentioned earlier, when I lay down on a bed, I get funny feelings. But why is it always of us as kids? Am I a horrible person? Am I that desperate to see her again? Or am I just that homesick? I've only been gone a few days. I never thought I'd miss her so much. More importantly, what's going on with Surrey? Has anything new happened since yesterday? It's probably too much to hope he's come back after all this time, but I'll go meet up with everyone in the cafeteria anyway. It does definitely have that Danganronpa feel of, yeah, we're just burning days with nothing happening every now and then. Okay, let's see where everybody is. Yeah, just down to the cafeteria. All right, this is fast travel over. Let's see, Oak says, quote, I'm not going to pay attention to a woman that's already taken. Logan hates me, broken heart. I'm sorry. I just won't pay attention, is all. Crystal says, how dare you be a woman and taken? Oak says, I'm not saying all HP omens are bad per se, but they are bad for the price. HP knows people will buy their stuff off of brand recognition, so they just make everything way more expensive than it's worth. Oak, what would you say are the best brands? Like, not budget brands, not like, I mean, it's cheap, but like actual quality brands then. And once again, no Sirei. Takumi, am I glad to see you? It's an emergency! What's going on? Ato's gone missing and he's taken a fire extinguisher with him. Okay, he's dead. Oh well. Huh? It looks like he really did decide to leave after all. All on his own? What is he, crazy? He's barely got any experience with Hemo Anima. How's he going to defend himself? Okay, so let me guess. We're going to go out there, we're going to find him, and we'll be attacked, and then that's when going to awaken his. And so we'll have stuff like this. It's going to one by one awaken everybody as a playable fighter character.
He's not exactly the sporty type. If he gets attacked, he'll get ragdolled all over the place. And he's too far away to be revived, too. He's going to meet a terrible fate for sure. Why are you acting so happy about it?
Mr. Outsuki was well aware of the danger. He must have just wanted to get back to the complex really badly.
He might die out there if he doesn't get help. What should we do?
We do nothing.
Huh?
We don't have time to waste on runaways. We still need to ascertain what happened to Surrey. There's no way a simple delay in negotiations would last this long. We have to entertain the possibility that something went wrong. Hold on a minute. We can't just abandon Ato. I'll go look for... I will not allow you to take unnecessary risks. Ato has made his choice. Whatever happens to him from here is his own fault. We have precious little manpower as it is. What if there's an attack while you're gone? What if there's an attack while we were gone yesterday, huh?
I get where you're coming from, but isn't that a little heartless? For real, you're basically telling us to let him die!
If you don't like it, why don't you go and look for him? Because he's not a fighter, so she doesn't care about him for manpower. You're not part of our fighting force anyway, so it makes no difference whether you're here or not. Except you won't, will you? You've already proven that you lack the courage to take matters of any importance into your own hands.
Hey, ease up a little. You don't gotta keep riding them so hard.
I don't recall asking for your input. You may act tough, but your skills are painfully mediocre. Get stronger first, then maybe I'll listen to you. Or do you need another demonstration of the difference between us?
Oh, I'll take you on anytime.
All at once, tensions were skyrocketing. I had to say something, anything to smooth things over.
Yeah!
Yeah! Things are smooth over. Everyone, hold on a minute. I have an idea.
What, you want a piece of this too?
What is it? Make it quick.
Hey!
Hey! Look, you'll probably think this is crazy, but I just remembered something. Oh, I'm good at finding people! No, hang on. He's good at finding Karuya. This might lend credence to my theory that Ato is Karuya. I have a talent. I've always been good at finding people when they get lost or go missing.
The heck are you talking about?
You think that qualifies you to leave and look for Ato? Don't make me laugh. No, seriously, hear me out. It's not just Ato I want to look for, but Sirei too. Sirei? I think it's safe to say he's not anywhere on school grounds. It's time we extended the search beyond the wall. And the way I see it, I'm the best person for the job, given my past experience and everything. Please, just leave this to me. I'll work something out. Do you have any grounds to believe you can find them apart from this nebulous talent? No, not really. What is that supposed to mean?
That doesn't clench your teeth. I'm a punch in your face.
Ah! Oh. Now, the next moment, a hollow thwack echoed throughout the cafeteria. It was caused by Takemaru throwing a punch at himself? Oh, so I'm fine. Oh, he's bleeding. And it's red blood. How unlike Danganronpa. Man, I needed that. Oh, feels so good. Yeah, these scars all over me from me punching myself. What was that all about? You know how it is. I don't hit girls, but sometimes I can't settle down unless I hit somebody. Best way out of it is to hit myself. Yeah, oh, my head feels a lot clearer now. Okay, Takumi, you say you're the expert at fighting people. I'll take your word for it. But you ain't doing this without me. Thanks, wait, what? I could use a little fresh air and exercise, you know what I mean?
You son of a gun. Well, if he's in, I'm in. You too, Darumi? Yeah, I was getting bored anyway. If no one's gonna get murdered, might as well help out.
That's a weird reason, but thanks anyway. None of you have any respect for the bigger picture. Okay, so here's my guess. Haruki's gonna stay behind because we can only have 4 people in our party. We're gonna get there and Eito's gonna join us, and then with Takemaru and Darumi, we'll have 4 people. It'll be good. I'm bad to the bone, baby. Ain't nothing I can't disrespect, except women. I am a respecter of women. Clearly, all right, do as you please. But there's one thing I want you to keep in mind, Takumi. Huh? You've promised to find Sirei, and I'm going to hold you to that if you return without producing results. Well, say something. The silence is more threatening than anything. Besides, I never outright promised I'd find him. Don't worry, man. If she offs you, we can just bring it back again. Come on, let's get going. Eito's body's not gonna find itself. Don't kill him off before we even start. All right, with that, Takemaru and Darumi, turn and lefty for the entrance hall. I gotta breathe for a second. I've been talking too much. And I should read some chat. Let's see. Quigita says, dang it, Karuya, you're lagging again. Maybe it's just her. Maybe she's the cause of the problem. Oak says, like, you can get a decent HP Omen pre-built for like $12.50, I just checked, but it's $300 more than it should be. Aw, I like $300. I want $300. Oak said, I don't know if Marie Callender is a real person, but she makes chicken, so she's cast. And timestamp 242, and I'm at 251, 9 minutes behind is all. Queen Gator said, technically there is a decent cliffhanger at the top of my memory. I don't know when it is, though. So maybe we'll get to it tonight. We still got like 10 minutes. I'd say we can go overtime tonight, but it's so sleepy, I don't know if we should. And we'll keep going, though, until it feels right to stop. Let me take a look over at YouTube chat. Dermo says, Fruzley, did my Clover comment show up? I have a feeling it got blocked. Wait. What Clover comment? What Clover comment? I don't see it. Dermo says, it's above the line chat comment on my screen. I am not seeing it. Frulzy says, I don't think I see a Clover comment. Frulzy says, darn, I really wish YouTube showed if your comment got blocked. How am I meant to know if I tripped the filter? I don't know what I did when it didn't send. I'm sorry. I'm sure it was delightful and whimsical and fun and thought-provoking. Frulzy says, yeah, it's a real gamble. I'm sorry. With that, Takemaru and Darumi headed and left for the entrance hall. Well, here goes. No turning back now. Hey, sorry, I can't help, but we're counting on you. It's okay. I can't just ignore someone when they need help. We'll handle this. I'm sure it'll all work out somehow. Okay. Oh, we can talk to everybody before we leave. Let's start left to right. Oh, let's look at the food-o-matic, or ration-o-matic first. Does it make rolled eggs? How about you, Gaku? What was he thinking? Going outside the wall on his own? Is he trying to get himself killed? Shoma?
Don't waste precious time talking to an insignificant bug like me. You need to get out there and find Eito.
All right, the twins.
Yeah.
Mr. Aotsuki is well aware of the danger when he left. He must have wanted to get back to the complex really badly. It's got nothing to do with us, though. Give it your all out there, Mr. Sumino.
What about you, Kako?
Do you think Eito's still alive out there? I hope you make it in time to save him.
And I'm wrong way. Tsubasa, anything new?
I'm sorry, I can't help. Get out there and find Eito, okay? We're counting on you.
Can we get some candy before we go? Children like colorful candy, but I'm more concerned about the artificial colors used. Oh, I'm a buzzkill with candy. Window? Or fish tank. Are those fish going to be used as food ingredients? And anything else? The monitor? Can't they up the resolution on these screens? I see artifacts on them sometimes, and that's scary. And the fridge. There's a lot of food in this fridge. All right, let's get out of here. See, Oak says, it's hard for me to say this, which brands are best for pre-builds. I don't really know, but I can look into it. It's okay if you don't know. I was just curious if you might have. Oh, wait. Why is she in her room? Can we go to Hiroko's room? Okay, we can't. So let's just go to the entrance hall and let's do this. I should save before we go outside, though. Oh, crap. One of the fire extinguishers is missing. Oh, I thought it was going to let me save. Guess Ato really did take off. Crazy jerk. What was he thinking? Ain't no way he can survive out there on his own. I just hope we find him in time. Yeah, same here. Okay, we can save. So let's save. And we're staggering our saves, right? I'll stagger them in 3 spots. Okay. Let's talk to Darumi first. Come on, let's get going. Ato's body's not gonna find itself.
Hey!
Ain't no way he can survive out there on his own. I just hope we find him in time.
Okay, so we gotta take a fire extinguisher. Begin exploration, yes! I wonder if the checkpoints we got earlier are gonna help us get to him quicker. And, yeah, just the fire, just the extinguisher. That's all that is. We're just extinguishing fires. It's fine. It is fine.
So, Ato's first on our list, right? Any ideas how we're supposed to find him?
The fire extinguisher may have allowed him to get past the undying flames, but his hemo anima is still weak. He probably hasn't covered much distance yet. For now, let's stick close to the school and gradually fan out from there. Reach the destination space on the map to advance the story. If you're not sure where the destination space is, press triangle to check your surroundings. Okay. So it's up there! So we went the opposite direction last time for what we should have. Search start! Okay, so the most direct route is probably going to be that way. Yeah, because that doubles back. So we're going to go to the right. Let's go 3 spaces. Skip over that chance space because I'm assuming there'll be a fight and that might hurt us. We'll go 2 spaces to the question mark thing, because that might be something good. You find an abandoned pharmacy. The interior has already been looted. There might be something useful inside, though. Stealing is wrong. No, it's not stealing. Nobody owns it. Search inside. Ah, damage! Clatter, the shelf collapsed on top of me. Ow! Let's go 4 spaces. Boop, 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 boop. Let's see, if we go straight ahead, we can get a checkpoint, possibly. So let's do that. And if we do 3, we'll land on the checkpoint. So that's good. There we go, okay. Let's just keep going as many as we can. 1, 2, 3. Let's just do 1, because we'll possibly land on something good, maybe. You find lots of abandoned home appliances. You might dismantle for parts. Oh, okay, last time dismantling the refrigerator went well, so let's do that again. Or no, crap, I did the wrong thing. Oh well, washing machine. Oh, that was what we did. Barely working motor. Yeah, that's good. Let's do 2, so we don't land on a yellow space. Oh, and 6 will take us right up there. I think? Or do we overshoot it if we do 6? Let's just try it. Let's go. We made it! Yay! Ato! Hey, you out there? If you're alive, answer me! No reply. I guess he's dead already. Let's move on. What happened to not killing him off prematurely? What's up, Darumi? Well, I know I'm not exactly book smart, or street smart, or any kind of smart, but I've got other stuff going for me, like my eyes. Last time I got tested, I had perfect 20/20 vision. No surprise, really. I got a 20% score on most tests I take. That's only like average vision. I've got 20/10 vision. I got better vision than you, Goyle. I'm not even sure where to start with. Oh, sorry, it's me. I'm not even sure where to start with that statement. Anyhow, assuming my vision's still as good as ever, there's a ton of invaders right over there. You think we should be worried? Invaders? Let's book it! Yeah! We took off running as fast as we could in the direction Darumi had pointed. Okay, so that was nothing. There, over there, you see them now. Oh, so we were running to them to see if they're attacking Ato. Ah! Oh no, he's
There he
dead.
It's Ado.
Oh no! We're too late!
Oh.
The lights left his eyes!
Oh, no.
His soul has flown to Abraham's bosom!
That was a good line reading on Abraham's bosom. He's gone to dwell with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Let's see, Oak says, I'd say when looking for pre-built brands, look for independent companies with customization options. Usually, if it's a big brand, they cut corners, but independent pre-built companies know that their audience is knowledgeable enough and just charge for the cost of components plus a building fee. I would just worry about, like, what if it's a company that a year later is going to be gone and something goes wrong with the computer and there's no one to get support for it? You know, like there's something to be said about the reliability that a company's gonna be around. Let me take a look over at YouTube chat. Dermo says, wait, did my censored Clover comment also get blocked? Frulzy, is there a Clover comment about? It's not. I wish I knew what it was so I could know like what the bad thing that YouTube doesn't like is. Dermo says, I think I'm being gaslit by YouTube. Frulzy says, the only Clover comment I see is the one asking if the Clover comment is visible. I'm sorry, Dermo. I don't know how to censor stuff though. I can't even ask what it is that it's censoring because I'm sure saying that would get it censored. I'm sorry. But also I see I'm like on the cusp of catching up to Twitch chat, so let's do that right now because we're past the 3-hour mark. Oak says, I just sent you a link to a really good pre-built company that also has a custom build option for a very good price. Ooh, thank you, Oak. I still need to sort through all the information you gave before. Oh, but 3 hours and 50 seconds. I caught up to chat for the first time of the night. Yeah. Okay, so let's do this. We're going a little bit over, but I assume after this fight, we'll probably be able to save. It'll probably be this fight and then an hour-long cutscene, and then we save. But let's do this.
We don't know that yet. We have to get rid of these invaders. Fast.
And then we'll see whom's bosom he's embracing. Aight, punks, come catch these hands!
Prepare to get ponzered, noobs.
She said ponzered? Prepare to get ponzered. All right, they're gonna ponzer some noobs. Derg. Win condition, annihilate all enemies. Lose condition if Ato dies or all allies are annihilated. Okay, so first thing we are gonna want to start with Bro here because he's gonna he's gonna have a great range with his out of my way. If we go right there, that ought to be able to wipe out a whole bunch of enemies. So yeah, let's do. If he goes a step further though, we can also kill Ato. No, we'll go here. Wipe out all of these guys. I think, yeah. Although he's got a lot of range, we should probably go all the way back there. Because I don't know how far everybody else is going to be able to go. So yeah, let's do that. Run right, straight through to the back, and wipe out all of these guys. It's the same number of... Well, now here we're killing slightly more. We're killing 6, and we're killing 5. So I guess maybe we should stick to this. Get out the eliminate numbers. Yeah, let's do that. Let's kill these guys. There we go. All right, there. Next, we got to go to... What can you do?
Here we go!
Homicide. Nobody's in really good position for that. Well, although if we have protag...
Ready when you are.
Side slash... If we turn it sideways, we're going to be able to get all of these guys. We can get... Okay, yeah, let's do that. And then with her, we might just move her is all. So let's do that. That's going to wipe out a bunch. Oh, darn it. I didn't mean to press that button. And there we go. Kill all these guys. Hacha! And then if we grab her, could she at least get the Smurf?
Time!
Homicide. I don't think we can... Yeah, we can't quite reach the Smurf. Let's just have her dash. Yeah, have her dash closer in, get into the thick of it, so that we'll be able to... Yeah, oh, and Ato only has 8 hit points. That is not ideal. Let's just have you dash in there. Yes. And we're done. Oh, no, we got one more AP, but she's exhausted, so we gotta end our turn, I think. End our turn, yes. Enemy turn. Okay, so the good news... Oh, crap! No, stop it! Oh, he almost dead. He is almost dead. Okay, I feel like Protag's gonna be able to do the most damage first. Okay. I gotta think. Yeah, side slash. We gotta. If I could somehow get over, I'd be able to wipe out even more. That only takes out 3, but if I step back, that will kill all of those. That'll also open up the ground for Motorcycle Man to step forward, so he can take out 3. Yeah, let's do that.
Take this!
So they're dead.
All right.
Okay. Motorcycle
Full
Bro
throttle.
wants to out of my way. Steps here. That'll kill those 2 guys. Yeah. So let's do that. Attack. And then you are going to do homicide. And from there, you'll be able to wipe out those 2. So we only have to worry about a maximum maybe like 2 damage hitting Ato. So he's going to be hurt, but it's within parameter expectations. Actually, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it like this. Yeah, let's throw it here, because there's a chance that the other one might not go for Ato. It might go for Protag instead, and he can just take it. With those 2 that are already like next to him, they've got too much of an incentive to just attack him. All right, and I think we're done. Everybody's exhausted. We got like so much. Can she go again? I mean, wait. User skills change when she's fatigued. Can she do something else? Launch a cross-shaped mid-range attack, inflicts move -3. You know, let's not risk it, because I have a feeling after we kill this guys, a boss monster might run out. So let's just end our turn. Enemy's turn. Oh crap! Yeah, Ato's dying. Ato is dying. Oh, this is not good. Okay. Let's we gotta kill this guy. I feel like Protag can kill that guy in one hit.
I've got this.
Okay, with side slash, head over here. No, turn it like that, and that'll take him out. Okay. And then let's do Darumi, and she can just homicide and kill that thing, and then it's dead. And then we're done. Unless I think a boss monster is gonna come out. You see, wave 1 end, and he's only got 3 hit points. We're gonna have to redo this. Ato gonna die.
Ato!
Or maybe not. Oh, maybe he's gonna have an awakening.
Oh, he's alive. Yay!
Damn. You really had us worried, man.
What a relief. Now we just have to get him back to the school.
Hate to break it to you, but I don't think it's gonna be that easy.
Huh?
Yeah, and so then in order to save us, he's gonna awaken his Hemo Anima ability. And they're right there again!
No matter how many times I see these things, they still don't make sense to me. Their anatomy just feels wrong, you know? Still, I don't gotta understand how they're put together to know they want to take us apart.
Better practice killing now, just in case they make us murder each other later.
That's an optimistic way to look at it, Darumi.
Okay, guys. Let's take him down.
Yeah, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. Because he's only got 3 hit points, so we gotta like figure out how to take out all of these guys. Okay. Especially with that big guy over there. If there's like no way to do this where he's not going to lose like 3 hit points. If his body wasn't there, if Protag could step on it, we'd be able to wipe out we'd be able to wipe out these 4 and get him down to half. Dang it, yeah, we're gonna die. We are gonna die. Sorry, there's gotta be like some formation here. I mean, in Protag, in theory, we could like try and start on this guy here. If he attacked from here, he'd be able to wipe out these 2 and deal some damage. That guy's got 10! We need to get ourselves between Ato and this thing here. Protag could easily wipe out these 4 if we cleared the way. Okay, so if he steps forward and goes up to here... What are his movements? How far could he move? Out of my way. He could wipe out... Okay, if he wiped out these two, that would open up so Protag could step there and kill those 3 and damage that guy. And then she could step forward and she could wipe out these 3, but that would still leave 3 enemies total. If they all decide to attack Ato, we're dead. We lost. But I think that's going to be our best option. Unless... I mean, we got 4 HP, 4 AP. Maybe we could have Protag go twice in a row or something. Wipe out all of those. We still have those... Okay, if she stands there, she'd be able to get those 3. He wipes out those 2. Okay, so I know a way that we can at least wipe out all of these guys, I think. So we're going to start with him, and we're going to head here and wipe out these 2. Yeah. Then if Protag...
Good to go.
Yeah, side slash. And we're going to go right here. And that'll wipe out those 3 and take half the damage off of Smurf.
Take this!
Okay. And then if she goes homicide, that'll wipe out those 3. And so they're dead. Okay, so even if these guys... Oh, okay, crap. Can we move some more? Oh, but we gotta boost Hemo Anima. I wish we could do it on this bro here.
Say when.
Can we do another, even though we're exhausted? And we're fatigued, but we might need to. Oh, but I can't move anymore. But at least if I do one more attack, this would be enough to wipe him out. I think it's gonna be worth it. So let's do that, and then we only will have 1 enemy to contend with. But he's probably gonna have like a wide-ranging, like, what would response counter thing. If he even gets up to Ato, then any attack on him is gonna just trigger him to attack Ato. Let's do it though. Let's do it. Let's get you tired. Let's get y'all all tuckered out, bro. I think. Oh boy. Let's kill that thing.
All right.
And then, oh, but he's still exhausted. I mean, can we have her? What does low kill me down? Launch a cross-handed mid-shape range, inflicts move -3, flight flight +2 on target, and heals user's fatigue. Oh, heals her fatigue. Can we do that on that thing? We can't even, we can reach him. If we boost her Hemo Anima... Wait, what does that attack even do? Sorry. The attack is 2, so I'll take him down to 8. You know, I think we gotta do it. Yeah, she's fatigued, but it'll cure her fatigue. What is his move? Can we look at his thing? How many moves does he have? He has moves 3. 1, 2, 3. That's enough for him to get there. Huh? What?
Well, Mama, it's me, Elvis Presley. I've come to humbly request to buy the rights to the Less Than 3 song so I can sing it while gyrating my hips on stage. Thank you kindly. Well, Mama.
You know what? It's the same cost. Wait, Elvis Presley, aren't you dead?
Okay.
Or at least like supposed to be dead or something? Wait, hang on. Wonder what bro over here can do.
Let's do this.
Out of my way, because he still can't move though. That's the problem. We need to. We need somebody to dash over there and get in the way, I think. So yeah, this is what we're gonna do. Instead of an attack, we're gonna use our last AP.
Let's give it to him.
For you to dash. Oh no, darn it, he can't get over there. But thank you very much for the 10-bit. Sorry, I'm just having to think too much. I'm just trying to see if we can get anybody to dash. Yeah, nobody can. Nobody can dash far enough. So yeah, we're gonna just have her try and do her low kill me now and attack this guy. Oh, come on. You have 0 AP. End your turn now. Yes. Enemy turn. Player. Oh, it didn't move. He didn't do anything. Okay, we're back in this. We are back in this, and ain't it grand? Okay, so first thing we got to do is have you out of my way, and you're gonna get over here, And so that'll put your body in the way there, and you're just gonna attack, because, that's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. And attack, bro. Okay, on Pro Tag, we're going to use our Hemo Anima to boost my attack.
Gotta push it.
Yep, push it. And then, because his attack is already really good, and we're gonna do a side slash, where if we get up here and turn, look that way. And so then we're still standing far away, and that's gonna do like 4 damage onto him. I think we might have this, as long as this is the last wave. If there is another wave after this, then we are gonna be screwed. So homicide onto this thing, and what did that do? 2 damage, and that'll almost kill it, or we'll take it down to 3. Take it down to 3. Oh, it only did 1 damage. Can we do her low kill me now again? Inflicts move -3. She won't be able to move much, but we can maybe. Oh, it'll only take it down to 1, so no matter what, it'll be able to attack again. So in that case, let's just end our turn. No matter what, it'll be alive. And instead, no. Yeah. I think we're good. End your turn. We'll save that AP for the next one. And it's gonna. Oh, it's going after her. Oh, that's fine. And now we can kill it off at our leisure.
Let's give it to him.
And out of my way. That won't finish it off. So let's go to Pro Tag and use our 1 AP in a way that'll finish it off.
Say when.
So we're gonna do side slash, and we're just gonna go standing right here. Yeah, and that'll finish him off. I'm not attacking Ato, right? Yeah. There, yeah, let's, you know what, I'm gonna take a step back just in case that'll somehow kill him. Okay, so we did it, we survived! You win! Is that everything? Is there another wave? How about that? Ato Outsuki. Hey, you, Yay!
Sleepyhead.
Aw.
You back with us?
Aw, even though she's a psychopath, I mean, it's adorable when she says things like that. Let me read a couple comments in the chat. See, Crystal says, well, rip Ato. Quicken says, dang, if only Ato was Ema for the death counter. It should have been Ema. Crystal says, do we have any healing for Ato? I don't know. Do we have healing? Crystal said, the guy dying. Quicken said, on the bright side, if Ato dies, that's a counter for game over / failure. Boo. Crystal says, Darubi, no. Quicken says, well. Crystal says, Ato is so gonna die. Quicken said, they really savor the upcoming game over failure counter. Said, oh, Quicken, you didn't believe in me. But I did it. I survived. I lived. Now, I just hope we'll have a save point that won't, like, require an hour-long cutscene first. Let me take a look over the YouTube chat. Let's see. I gotta scroll. Dermo says, it's in general. Okay, like on the Discord? Okay, I'll take a look and see if I can see what the comment was about Clover that Dermo was trying to post that kept getting thwarted. Let's take a look at this. Hang on, I just gotta pull up. Here we go. Dermot says, my YouTube message, quote, Logan, clovers are obviously deadly. They're the leading cause of death in Ireland. I wonder if it's the... You know what I bet it is? I bet it was the phrase leading cause of death. It probably thinks that's like medical misinformation. It said, so I censored it. Logan, clovers are obviously not good. They're the leading cause of not life in Ireland. Censored to comply with YouTube's filter. Got filtered. What's happening? It's got to be the leading cause of. That's got to be it. It's got to be like they think you're giving medical advice. Frulzy says, something clover is bad for health. Derma said, my message in emoji. Frulzy says, it's visible. Derma said, come to think of it, that's why my comment is much earlier stream about that metal never showed. Derma said, chuckles, I'm in danger. Frulzy says, makes sense. I gotta scroll. Derma says, the less than 3 song has revived Elvis. It's a miracle. Frulzy pops a party popper. And Derma says, there's no friendly fire, but I'd be funny if there was. Quicken said, now you know how Fire Emblem feels. Be lucky this game doesn't have RNG for character attacks. That's the real Fire Emblem rager. Does Fire Emblem have permadeath for characters? Quiggett said, hovers finger over failure counter button. Crystal says, mean, we saved. Logan is stressed. Quiggett says, power of tactics, baby. Oak says, Elvis came back to life with the power of tactics, baby. And Quiggett says, Bear, why did you fail us too? No, that's cheating. Get over here and beat Ato up. Crystal says, Katie, no. Quiggett says, I was so hyped for failure counter. Why can't you be hyped for me surviving? Crystal says, this is the last wave. You can see the waves in the upper right. Oh, I didn't realize that. Maybe, they probably told me and I forgot.
What? Where am I? What happened?
Well, hang on. And why is Ato in his Hemo Anima outfit? That is the outfit of someone whose chest is stabbed and power is awakened. So are we going to say that he like stabbed himself in the chest to try and fight off the monsters, but was just alone and died?
Ato, are you all right?
I think so. I'm a little woozy, but I should be fine.
I mean, that's like conspicuous that he's not in his parka, that he's in his battle outfit, yeah?
Maybe you hit your head or something. Just stay put for now. Pace yourself.
But what are you all doing here? Did you come all the way out here just for me? I left on my own, without telling anyone. You should have left me to my fate.
We still gotta find Sirei, though, so crap, we're already like 20 minutes over. We may be going a lot over tonight.
No, we couldn't do that. We might not have got on board with your plan, but we're still your friends.
Oh.
We're all in this, together.
Yeah.
Friends?
We know how it is. We've all been plucked out of our regular lives and forced into this crazy situation.
I hate to say this, because like I like that we're getting so many new voice actors in this, but man, Takumi's English VA sounds a little inexperienced with his line reads. I feel bad saying it.
And we all want to go home. We all have people we care about back in the complex. Even if we disagree on what's best sometimes. When all's said and done, we all feel the same way. We couldn't just abandon you. We're all getting out of this, together.
Together! Ishoni!
All of us.
Right.
Oh, sorry, together, I skipped it.
I want each and every one of us to get through this and go home alive. We owe that. Not just to ourselves, but to the people we care about, too.
I figure you owe us now, too. Everyone totally freaked out when you disappeared, you know?
Well, most of us anyway.
Thank you. I wanted us all to survive too. I just thought escaping would be the best way to do that. I thought if I could only find some clue about how to get back to the complex, you'd see that it wasn't so hopeless after all. But I guess it wasn't meant to be. I couldn't find anything useful out here. It's all burnt out ruins, just like Sirei said. There really is nowhere for us to go.
So do you think he's convinced, or do you think he's a spy, that he's a plant that just did this so that he could go out there and say, oh, yeah, we checked, there really is no way to go, just to like confirm it?
There really is no escape.
One might even say there really is zero escape.
No, actually, there is one thing I want you to see.
The next sound better not be a zipper.
One of the invaders dropped this while you were fighting them off.
Oh.
Here, take it.
Oh yeah, what is it? What?
This is...
What? What was it? What did we get? Was it a snow globe? Was it a dirty magazine? Was it a photograph of Karuya? Before I could ask any questions, Ato lost consciousness again. I continued carrying him as we all made our way back to the school. Hiruko's gonna kill us for not finding Sirei. But we found one of the two people. How's he doing? This really took it out of him, but I think he'll be okay. I've put him in his room and told him to rest up for now. Thank goodness, you all did a great job bringing him back. We were cutting it pretty darn close. Another minute or so and those invaders would have torn him apart. Right. It's a good thing we made it in time, right? It's a good thing someone spotted those invaders in time, right? Oh, she just wants praise. Yeah, we couldn't have done it without you. Good job. There's one thing we got wrong, though. Ato wasn't running away just to save himself. He was looking for anything that might lead to a way home so we could all escape together. The invaders found him right when he was too exhausted to carry on. He put himself in all that danger for us. That's the kind of selfless attitude I can only dream of.
But he didn't actually find anything to help pinpoint our location, did he? So we're still no closer to making it home.
A slapdash plan like that was doomed. TTS, oh.
How much for you to say good job and take Maris' voice?
Free. You didn't even need to give those bits. Good job. Yeah. We know we couldn't have done it without you. Good job, girl. Good job, Darumi. Thank you very much for the 10 bits, Oak. I was gonna ask $1, but I can't do that. I always feel guilty anytime I've given you guys an actual money amount. So for free, thank you for the 10 bits.
A slapdash plan like that was doomed to failure from the start. Let's move on to more important matters. What about your other objective, Takumi? I hope you haven't forgotten your promise.
The one about finding Sirei. Oh, I remember, all right. By way of explanation, I reached into my pocket. Maybe it's like a little Sirei? And brought out the small object I'd been carrying. Ato found this on one of the invaders. Doesn't it look kind of familiar? Oh, what? It's half of a coin? Did Sirei have that on his hat or something?
Huh? What is that?
I do feel like I've seen it somewhere before.
I'm sorry, it's just totally spaced on her voice. Yeah, it's broken now, but if I remember right, didn't Sirei have a badge on his hat just like this? What? Okay, there. Yeah, it is a big old badge on his hat.
Hey, you're right. It's totally the same design. I was able to cross-reference my memories with photo accuracy. Yeah, that's what we thought. If you guys see it too, I guess it ain't just a coincidence. Well, you said the invaders had this. Why would they? Do you remember the spot where Ato was attacked? Could you find it? Could you find your way back to it? I want you to take me there tomorrow.
Sure, okay.
We leave first thing in the morning. I'll meet you at the entrance hall.
Hiruko was as brusque as ever. She said the bare minimum needed to get her point across and left without even glancing back.
What was that about? What does all this mean? It's probably nothing, and Ato's okay, so it's all good. Amen. Hallelujah. Peanut butter.
Huh? Or as we say here, basketball banana smoothie. So my guess is that Ato wasn't the only one out there, that Sirei is captured. I'd assumed he was like Monokuma, could just pilot as many of those little dolls as whatever, but so I guess we gotta rescue him.
Yeah, you're right, nothing to worry about. Either way, it's getting late. Let's hit the sack.
Oh, right in the crotch. There we go. It's okay. It's okay. I got 2 of them down there. Only hit 1. We've done all we can for today.
Not 2 sacks, the content. Just 1 sack. You guys know male anatomy. I'm very precise with my crotch punches. Sorry, I had to say something gross. I saw we got a new lurker in here, and that was your initiation. If you're sticking around after that, you're here for the long haul. We managed to make it through the day without any casualties, but we're still left with a nameless unease we couldn't quite cast off. Takemaru was right, though. There was nothing more we could do. Instead, we decided to return to our dorms for the night. Are you gonna let me save, game? I'm glad Ato's okay, but we still don't know what happened to Sirei or where he is now. And what were the invaders doing with a piece of his badge? Did he meet up with the invaders? Or did they attack him? Why did he go outside the school in the first place? What was he doing? Hopefully the game will let me walk to the entrance hall in the morning so I'll have a chance to save. Day 7. Ding dong, bing bong. Same wording.
Get ready for your 7th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day
enduring the unendurable.
Be ready to give your life.
Yep. Same as always. Same as always. Same as it ever was. I promised to meet up with Hiruko at the entrance hall first thing, or rather, she promised for me. It is letting me save. Yeah. Let's save. Yes, save. And let's read some more chat. I was caught up in chat earlier, but I gotta catch up now. Crystal says, I read that. Queen Katie says, boo, I'm mad, I'm salt. Crystal says, laughing. Queen Katie says, Queen Katie salt. Crystal, maybe we should change that, your nickname in Discord to that, Queen Katie salt. Crystal says, Katie wanted you to fail so bad. Quicken says, yes, Logan, Fire Emblem has permadeaths, though in recent entries they added non-permadeath modes. Crystal says, I agree, the line reading sounds a little emotionless. Quicken said, zero escape reference. Crystal said, zero escape, let's go. Oak says, I'm so close to honking and shooing. Don't worry, we're all gonna be able to honk and shoo soon. Quicken says, Ato gave Takemi a picture of the day he transitioned. It was supposed to be a subtle reveal that he's Karua, but Takemi's dumb and goes, oh, nice, you're trans, I support you, a stranger who's now my friend. Or maybe it was a picture of Karuya to say, I'm really Karuya, and he's like, oh, wow, you have a picture of the girl I like. How about that? Thank you, I appreciate that. But yeah, the same thing. Oh, hang on. And I see at the bottom of the chat, we have a first-time chatter from Hey King Chick. Am I saying that? I'll just call you Hey Hey. You know what? Hey Hey. Here's the great thing. I know you're new here. This is your first time chatting. In our Discord, we literally have a channel that's the Hey Hey channel where you only say Hey Hey. It's spelled H-E-Y, but I feel like it's a good reference to you. How are you doing? I'm catching up to chat right now. As soon as I do, I'll give you the rundown. Hey, hey, but good to have you here. Oak says, is this the new Motocoin? When will Spike Chunsoft make Motocoins as actual cryptocurrency? Because I wouldn't put it past them, to be honest. Quinkin said, if you're still hoping for a cliffhanger, now or the next day might be good. Day 7, I meant by the next day. Oak says, would you rather be paid money or not be paid money? That's the real head scratcher for a hypothetical. And there's Hey Hey saying Monokuma mentioned. Oh, you missed it though. Hey Hey, I'm assuming you've already seen the game. You already played it probably. This is a blind playthrough for me. But there was even an appearance by Monokuma. Was it last stream or the stream before? Where, this is what, like only our 3rd or 4th stream of it, when Sirei did a little party popper and a little Monokuma head popped out. So it was delightful. But how did you find us? Are you I'm assuming you're a fan of this game? This is, as I said, a blind playthrough of our first run through here. So no spoilers, but good to have you here. Crystal says, welcome in. Hey Hey says, you got it right the first time. Okay, awesome. Crystal says, hey Hey. Hey Hey says, hey Hey is what everyone does call me, laughing. And then says to Crystal, hi hi. Oak says, shake my head. Logan didn't even answer the no rather. Oh, the would you rather. Would you rather get paid in money or not? I'd rather get paid in money. Unless you're getting paid in something even more valuable than money. Maybe kisses from a special lady. Crystal with the hearts. Oak says, would you rather? And there, I caught up again. But now I gotta check YouTube chat. Hey, hey, we have 2 chats going on. YouTube, I think, is a little bit sleepy right now, though. Derma says, oh my gosh, that's probably it. It thinks my joke about clovers is some conspiracy about health. I need to sleep. Good night. Lack of sleep. Never mind. Oh yeah, because you can't give it. But Dermo, thank you for being here. Sorry for the trouble with that. But you're awesome. Sleep well. Fruzy said, sleep is the leading cause of sleep. Well, that time, it allowed you to say leading cause. So I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was completely incorrect on the reason why that the clover comment was censored like that. But hey, hey, since you're new here, and I'll give this rundown also to any lurkers that might be out there, I got to give you the rundown on the channel. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. We are right now, as you can see, playing the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. The other game we're alternating with, though, is Persona 5 Strikers. So that means tomorrow's stream is going to be Persona 5 Strikers. Sunday is going to be more of this. Starting next week, though, I think we might pick about 1 day a week to do some smaller games. But let me give our link tree. Here, Crystal might have already done this, and I'll copy and paste this. Thank you, Toilet Duck. I did save, but I'm a good trained Pavlovian dog, so I will save again. Thank you. And so yeah, there's our link tree. I'm gonna copy and paste this over to YouTube as well in case we got any lurkers over there. That includes all of our social media, including a Discord invite link, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, everything. Feel free to check it out, make use of it, or ignore it as you see fit. There is no pressure ever on any of these things. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a raid in just a little bit here. So let me go ahead, and out of the raid suggestions that we had, I'm picking the one with the fewest number of viewers, and we are going to start populating a raid. Hopefully we'll have enough people for a raid, because I feel like the number of people that we have here on the counter is like weird and kind of off tonight. So we'll see if we have enough. I usually say that we got to have more than 5. There we go. We got 6. Another sleepy night. By the way, hey, hey. Thank you for being here and not just playing Silk Song, like I feel like 90% of people out there are. So I appreciate that. Crystal said someone should pay us for breathing so we could get rich and buy games for longer. Oh, I'd appreciate that. Hey, said I actually watched you play some Danganronpa YouTube, but mainly your Persona and the court gameplay. Oh, the Ace Attorney. Well, thank you. I wish I had the full VODs for those Danganronpa games, but that was like back before we started backing up the total VODs. So thank you. Hey, I hope you've enjoyed them. Oak said, thank you for the very consensual stream. It made me smile. Hey says, I usually come in and check you out on YouTube and your streams here whenever I'm passing by. Well, thank you. Well, this is your first time talking, so it's good to have you here. I really appreciate that. Crystal said, thank you for the very almost dying stream. Reminder to look at artwork for Nora's art. Thank you, Crystal, for the reminder. Oak said, good night, everyone. Love y'all. Quicket said, thank you for the very dang I'm salt stream. Crystal said, night all. Hope y'all enjoy the streams. Hey. Quicket said, see y'all next time for the very novel cutscene. And there's the raid command. Thank you for that. So I can copy that into my clipboard. And Hey says, I enjoyed them lots. Thank you. Well, the raid's going to start in just a minute. I love and appreciate you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for popping in. Hey. Thank you, everyone, for being here instead of playing Silk Song, or maybe while you're playing it. You guys are amazing. You're wonderful. Have a wonderful rest of your night. We'll see you tomorrow for Persona 5 Strikers. Enjoy the raid, everybody. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye. And for those over on YouTube, and for those watching the VOD and those on YouTube, good night as well.